And here we are yet again doing the thing. Can I get an AO out there in the world?
Hey,
Ayo.
All right, everything's looking good. Everything is looking good. It is looking fine and dandy, and it is outstanding.
it is fantastic.
All right.
It is fantastic.
I'm sorry if
Said
there's
that
any
fucking so loud.
last name. How's it going? First here, first to chat. Outstanding. Good to see you here. Yeah, so last time we played, there was much of a write-off because it was all inside of Bigley's head. He had a more or less a fever dream as he was stuck in a hole that he, Peter, and Caliphus had to make their way through some caverns, stripped of all possessions. And yeah, upon Bigley's final death at the end, he woke up. He was dragged out of a hole where he found himself still lodged in the ribcage of a creature whose back he had broken. It had been just a skeleton, and he wasn't quite sure exactly what it was. But the skin from that creature escaped. So that leaves us where we're picking up where we're at. Caliphus and Peter have extracted Bigley from this hole. He may or may not still be in the ribcage, and they're beside this. They're just north of West Bank in a field covered in scarecrows.
Okay. Two questions. One, not one question. This one's just a statement. How fucking creepy would that be just to see skin flopping its way? Just I'd freak the fuck out. Two, pretzel rocks. Is it on?
My mic should still be on. We can hear you.
Oh, pretzel rocks.
Oh, pretzel. Yeah. No, let me. I was gonna wait until we got going just a little bit more, but yeah, let me turn it on.
Okay.
Since we're in Atramos, we got to get the Atramosian theme music going. Well, sort of.
Yep. So we're up in Atramos. We're in a cornfield. There's scarecrows around us.
Yeah.
This is the hole I just woke up in, or this is where I'm just at right now?
This is where you are in the ribcage,
Yes.
or recently extracted. Either one.
You guys came back for me.
Yeah, we came back for you, Bigley, of course.
Oh my god. Can't believe you're still alive, honestly. I saw you die numerous times.
Did you?
Oh yeah. You didn't just pull me out of that. You didn't just pull me out of that monster's anus right now. That was the dark hole I just came out of.
Rib cage, not an anus.
I know. Wait. Bigley's kind of realizing that none of that was real. It just dawned on him now. He thought he came out of the butthole of the thing. But you guys rescued him out of the butthole.
Peter casts light on a stick and waves in it. Okay, Bigley, just look at me right here. Look
still
at
dazed.
me.
He's still dazed a little bit. You can see his eyes flickering some. So Bigley is starting to realize that wasn't real, and he's just kind of shaking his head.
How many fingers am I holding up right now?
It's not fair for you and three friends to be flipping me off right now. All right? That's not cool. That's some bullshit. I'm going through a lot right now. I've been swallowed and carried out of an anus. I have. It's not cool.
Be honest.
Let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. Oh, God. So Bigley's still catching his composure, being like, if he's figuring out if it's real, and he's realizing that shit did not happen. So Caliphus, if you want to lead on, buddy, Bigley's just kind of recollecting himself. And
yeah, no, we're just going to, we'll make sure everyone's healed up, and then, I think we should continue on to Atramos.
Sounds great. Great idea. You know what, man? This walking shit.
I know it's bullshit, right? Fuck walking.
Yeah, this is too much, man. I'm too little for this.
You could always get on Peter's back. Fuck you.
Hey, y'all are on horseback.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh,
Were we?
I thought
That's
we had
right.
to leave
That's
our
what I
horse.
put.
Oh, okay. I thought we had to leave our horses for some reason.
Y'all
Uh,
mounted them.
I was also probably thinking of. I was thinking about maybe the decoys. Maybe I thought they were taking the horses and.
yeah, that's right.
My
We
bad.
sent decoys, but yeah, we got our horses too.
Oh, fuck yeah! Then we're good. Peter, Caliphus, why do you keep Peter around? He's left. I can't even talk to him. He's all.
Drinky drink.
Caliphus,
Oh,
why do you
yeah.
even have
So,
Peter around? God, you ask him if he could carry me, and first, fuck, man, I think all we've been doing is saving his life.
I keep Peter around because it's impossible to fire people in the Atramosian army.
We're just taking this like. Well, it makes it okay.
No. It's awesome having a field medic with me. It's yeah, you can't go anywhere without a healer.
No, I understand that. Everything's playing out so perfectly in my head.
Oh, so anyone have any idea what the fuck that was?
You're talking about the
Thing that we fought. Yeah.
hold on. I have no clue, man. I'm still trying to get over the fucking not that thing, but the last few things I just fought.
Because I'm reminded of Bigley. You remember the rooms before we met that dragon? You remember that skin on the wall that you tried to take? That weird dragon skin.
That I tried to take?
Yeah, that you tried to take.
He's the one that you started cutting down.
Yes. Okay. So my bad. I do have a hide, but I still have the T-Rex hide or the dread chicken hide.
Yeah, no, this was it was red and scaly. DM, that is kind of what we saw, wasn't it? Kind of
Correct.
red, kind of scaly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Vaguely humanoid shape.
Hey,
Vaguely humanoid shaped.
oh my God! I was gonna cut and I was gonna take it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What? Yeah. Okay. Did you know this before I was trying to take this, Calibus?
No.
That was okay. Thank God. He goes. It's an old Robbie joke. No. Okay, thank goodness. So yeah. Did I see the skin crawl off? Actually, DM.
Yeah, you had gone to help take out the skeleton,
Right.
because Peter had used his turn undead, and it kind of started flying away.
Don't you forget it. Turn on dead, bitch.
Okay.
That's why
Because
you
I was-
keep Peter around.
So, he's got the whole world in his hands. He got. I don't think I really remember the skin.
Yeah,
remember
it's because
blowing up.
the skin had tried to latch onto Peter. Peter broke free, and then he turned it.
Okay, so then that's probably why. Yeah, because I remember I think it just went straight for the skeleton. So let's just say that
Yeah.
I really don't remember what the skin. Bailey does not know what the skin looks like, but because of your reference. Okay, so we're just gonna stay away from dragon skin from now on. Then apparently,
At least that one.
well, at least some that looks like that. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So as y'all are finishing your
If
conversation,
this is if this is going to be kind of a foreshadowing of events to come, keep a lookout for a burnt motherfucker with a gimpy leg
Okay.
and maybe an animated suit of armor.
Noted.
Yeah. And,
Thank you.
that Carcia stick.
Noted.
All right. So as you guys, continue your chit chat, you begin drawing closer and closer, and eventually find yourself in West Bank, a place where Bigley had reunited with. No, sorry, that was the Holy Day Central. Never mind. Yeah, this is where Felix and Ravi once set out on an outstanding adventure. This is where Caliphus had taken a little bit of R&R. Just a little bit. The town, or the city, definitely seems on edge. Like, as you're coming up, you see a large force of Ponteli soldiers camped outside of the town. But at the gate, there's some unmistakably Atremosian individuals right, near the gates, kind of casting them a little bit of a dirty look, just watching. Because technically, West Bank is part of Ponteli. Technically.
You know what? Ooh. Having a bard can come into play, I guess, here. Hey, DM Fascinate does what again?
So basically,
It summons a Fascinus.
Basically,
it's a pacifist Fascinus.
Basically, you use your performance to draw the attention of, and it keeps the attention directed on you during your performance. Those that you're using it on, they have to make a will save to not fall under its influence, and any hostility will cause them to snap out of it. Well, not cause them.
They have
not
to be level 4 or under. 4 hit dice or less.
Oh, fucking scared the shit out of me. That's a good one.
That was a good one. I saw it pop up just a second early, and I was like, brace myself.
I mean, I'm over here looking through spells.
But yeah, basically, you go into a town square, and, thank you. You go into a town square, and, you use it. You're like, oh, hey, hey, look, guards. Look at me. I can play this song. This is a good song. And they'll pay attention to you while your friends can, sneak around behind them or whatever. But
most definitely.
As soon as there's any hostility or anything that would break that attention that they have directed at you, you have to make another performance check. The thing is, your performance check is the DC they have to beat. So, and then once they're fascinated, you can then use suggestion on one of those individuals if you so desire.
Not there yet. I'm still at 8.
That was available at level 6.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. So you can fascinate up to 3 people right now, and you can use suggestion on 1 until you get mass suggestion.
It's like using the fucking force in a way.
Kind of sort of, yeah.
Credits will do fine. No, they won't. Credits will do fine. No, they won't. My favorite part in the Star Wars. No, if anything, okay, so I guess we'll do a spot as we're going around. I guess while we're walking, I'm gonna stay kind of low, I'm not trying to draw any attention. For the first time, Bigley ain't trying to draw no attention. I'm sorry, 20 Deuce ain't trying to draw no attention to him. So
what was Caliphus, or what was Caliphus?
20 Deuce, and what was Caliphus's?
What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
remember we had aliases because we can't be known as Caliphus and Bigley.
Oh, damn it. I can't remember.
So I'm 20 Deuce, and I'm 20 Deuce. So glad I wrote it down. You go ahead and roll for a 11 for God, why did I use spot? Oh wait, no, spot is what I want to do. No, it's not. Well, 12. Can I at least see the upcoming? What are we walking into? walking through this town?
So
Like, what looks like this might be a problem, this might be a problem.
okay. One, there's a large number of what you would assume to be refugees, kind of like lining the streets. You know, they have their little shanties built up. Some of them are living out of carts. Some of them are, you know, just sitting on boxes. Basically, whatever they could carry with them, they took. Most of these individuals look very heavily Pontali. You see a little mix of, you know, dwarves and halflings and whatnot in there, but, you know, majority human. Mostly Pontali. But there's the Pontali force that's gathered outside of the town, facing north, and then there's the obviously Atramosian individuals, you know, who they're keeping an eye on things. They're kind of like scattered in as you're going through, like, you know, the first couple of streets. You kind of see them scattered around, like they're keeping an eye on things, but they're not wearing any obvious uniforms or anything like that.
Any signs of battle? Do I see wounds on people? Do I see bricks laying? Do I see weapons?
Yes, many of these people are. They if they are not currently wounded, they show signs of, you know, going through some shit.
Okay. And Atramos is right here at the edge of this place.
Yep.
Okay, so that makes sense. Caliphus, let me see if I have Whisper real quick. I just don't want nobody. No, I don't. Damn it. You know, well, if anything, we'll just. I'll just go over to Caliphus and Caliphus. Hey,
Yeah.
Let's just keep going forward.
I'll roll with that.
Okay. Remember, I'm 20 deuce.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I'm fuck, I don't remember who I am.
Fuck, I don't. That's your name. No, what was your damn name? But
Nemo, that's who it was. It was Nemo.
it was not Nemo.
It was Nemo. Because Nemo means nobody.
It
It's
was
the perfect
not.
alias. It
It
was
was
Nemo.
not Nemo.
It was Nemo.
Hey,
It wasn't.
you know what?
I thought it was something. We'll go with Nemo. I'm down with even a new one. That's cool. Just changed up, but
No, it was Nemo. Because Nemo means nobody. And that's the perfect alias name.
and Nemo hoes. You know what I mean? What's my pimp at? Where are my bitches? I'm sorry. All right. So we just keep moving forward then.
Petters can also he was John Thomas.
All right. Okay. So, Bigley, you were saying there was something you were gonna do, or are you just kind of scoping out as you guys?
So from what if Atramosians are from what I'm getting, Atramosians are here. I kind of have a sense of what's going on, and I don't think if there's just from my head right now, and I could be 100% wrong on this, but as much people would be aware about us, that's where the last thing on their mind if there was just a fucking conflict between two. So I think if we just go by without really like alerting, just going, in other words, trying to mind our own the best we can. You know what I mean? That's like the best we can. I think we would do better, and especially we got to Atramosian soldiers, we're a lot safer. You know what I mean? So just try to push more. We're there. We're close to the side. We might as well just keep going without conflict if we can.
Yeah.
So.
Nothing
Of course,
to
I'm
see
not
here.
Yep. Exactly. We're all fucking walking.
You didn't see anything.
Our mustaches, the fake mustaches. Fucking. Bigley, why do you fucking wear a fake mustache if you have a real mustache? Just for more mustache? I don't know. It's all a different color and shit.
Outstanding.
So,
All right.
is that what we're gonna do, Caliphus or Nemo?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just kind of sneak up, casually go
Rolling.
past.
Yep. Our best we can.
All right.
We could.
Y'all gonna stop here and stay the night, or are you just gonna try to like get out of town and get into Atramos's?
How exhausted are we?
Actually,
We
yeah,
haven't
Filled up?
rested.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Have
did.
we
We
rested
rested.
since that fight?
Yeah. Well, not since the fight, but you had rested shortly before the fight.
Okay, then let's rest here just because, you know,
Okay.
heal up.
Nemo, 20,
Do our
20
spells.
it's your boy 20 Deuce. Listen, I said we just keep pushing. This is why I'll listen to you, buddy. I just think if there's conflict that's already been here, there's going to be a lot of shit drawn to us if we stay here. Do you know what I mean?
Counterpoint. DM, there's two rival armies that are peacefully here, right? I mean, the tensions are high, but nothing's going on.
There is one
Seems like-
army, and
and
there
then
are
what-
individuals from the other side who are
Backing
here,
up.
but they're not necessarily decked out like
Like
warriors.
grabbing their shit.
Okay.
But they could be running, plain clothes ops, right? They
Gotcha.
could just be blending in. So whether these are individuals who live here, are traveling through here, spies, opposing army, kind of hard. To
Gotcha. Okay, Bigley. Counterpoint.
You can tell they also said
2020 counterpoint.
I was gonna say, don't use my government.
Yeah. Counterpoint. There is a standing army here, which means that if this place gets attacked by orcs or freaky tentacle monsters or anything like that, we can slip away while everyone else, deals with the heat.
It's your army, though. Wouldn't you stand and fight with your army?
It's a Ponteli army that's here.
There's an Atramosian army here.
They're in plain clothes. They're staying
They're-
low key.
I thought that they were not I thought they weren't shown, but it shows Ponteli army. I thought Ponteli army wasn't here. So tell me if I'm wrong on this, DM. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pontelis are the ones that are basically packing up, trying to pack up and scatter around. There's been signs of a battle here, so almost I want to say a fight for ground here. I'd rather get to our side instead of stay here where there's already been there could be reinforcements coming back for this land right now that we have no idea about, on top of the enemies we already have coming, to where if we just go to your land, we'll be way safe, and it's fucking right there. So we can just go to the skip to the corner some.
All right.
I'm going to leave it up to you.
DM,
I'm going to leave it up to you.
hold on. DM, I was leveling up Peter while you were explaining all that. Which army is here?
Ponteli. Ponteli.
Ponteli.
There's a Ponteli force on the north side of the town.
Okay. So it's not my dudes. It's the
Your-
Ponteli dudes.
The
your
Atramosian guys
dudes
that
are-
you guys have seen are not. They're not, from what you can tell, armed or armored. They're in plain clothes.
The Pontelis?
The
But-
Atramosians that you
My
guys
bad.
have
But the
seen.
Atramosians,
My bad then. Yeah, I got that wrong.
Atramosians have very strong war mages, okay? They don't necessarily need armor or clothes. So these could still be warriors, just, not dressed up.
Okay, I told you we'd go with your call, but Big 20 Deuce, your boy, we are on foreign land right now in the middle of an obvious controversy. So I will say, Nemo, if shit pops off, well, actually, I don't know. You could be a fucking double high up there type of
let's-
agent. So you could be
let's
like, hey,
do
fuck
this.
those guys. Let's go.
Let's do
Our
this.
mission's more important.
Let's do this. Let's stay here, but only for 8 hours.
Thank you.
Okay. Only for 8 hours, just long enough to get some rest. Peter John Thomas gets his spells back. He heals us up.
Well, Thomas, you know the
And
resistance.
And just, another dick name. And then heals us up. And then we Charlie Mike. We don't stay here overnight, just, 8 hours, just as long as we need to.
Whatever. Let's say then. No, I'm already ready for it. But 20 Deuce actually does not feel comfortable.
That's okay. Yeah, you
20
can
Deuce
stay.
is usually about being like, yeah, that's okay. Let's go with it. But I do not feel comfortable for some fucking reason.
That is totally cool.
Okay, but I'm gonna go with Caliphus. So you better Saved my life.
considering we
Like
just
I've been.
we just ran into a freaking animated dragon
did
hide
just
out in
pull
the
me
middle
out.
of nowhere. Okay, so if
You
we
pull
can
me out of
run
an noose.
into terrible enemies just casually in a field, we can run into shit anywhere. There is no safe place now.
I wonder. You're right. You guys did carry me out of an anus, like I said. So I guess I gotta follow you guys. I am entitled to you. If it wasn't for you, I'd come out of that anus a different color and different shape.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay.
I was saying,
Glad you're on board.
Yeah. Let's do it. So yeah, we're gonna stay in town then. That's our official decision.
Yeah, we're gonna stay just
We made
9
this
hours,
decision.
just long enough to get our spells back.
No more of this blaming. We made this decision together.
Okay. Cool. 20 deuce. Go ahead and give me a gather info so you can find a place to stay.
All right, so I rolled a 14 DM plus
Gather
and my
info.
gather and plus my gather info 24. Hell yeah.
All right. So how nice of a place do you want to stay?
Always top notch.
Top notch. Out.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Actually, I am going to go to the place that looks like it has the most security, the most well.
All right.
secure
Top notch
place.
it is.
Top notch.
All right. So not only is the top notch place, not only does it look mighty fine from the outside, but you can tell the guards that are there. Big burly half orcs decked out in silvery mithril plate.
Leather
Right.
orcs.
Half orcs.
I'm glad they're half
Half-orcs.
orcs. I mean, because I know they're about the money, so probably.
They whether their armor is artwork or artwork in action, you can't tell. But they're big, they're beefy, they're burly. They're not stopping everybody that walks by. They're just stopping. Any of the refugees that are in town get too close. They give them a stern look, and those refugees they start moving on. This place will cost you. Right? It's premium. We're talking 5 gold a night, or 5 gold for a bed for however long you need to rest. But the beds are fine. They're nice. They're plush. They're wonderful. It's like sleeping on a cloud.
So
That provides an appropriate level of spinal and hip support and all that stuff. Right.
okay. Bigley will definitely not only do that, but pay for all of us. I'll pay for you. And oh god, I can't. Hey, Nemo, what's Peter's fucking name?
John Thomas.
John Thomas, leader of the resistance. That's right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pay for them, DM, as
All right.
well.
Okay.
So I'll pay the 15 gold straight up. Boom. So I'll be at 34. Oh, wait. Yeah, 34. Okay. Boom. 634 with my gold. Boom. And so I'm just gonna say this, DM, so it must be a left thing. When we do wake up and leave, I'm going to leave. I'd like to get into. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I wonder if I could. If I can get into a gaseous form, because I want to do a prank. Bigley hasn't done a prank in a while. I'd like to get in gaseous form, and if there's a way for me to get into a wall so I can turn back into normal form, I'd like to leave Leland's sweat rag in the wall, and then just go back out because I still have it.
Just stink the place out.
So that's something I definitely want to do. So we're gonna find a way. We're gonna have fun. We'll have some fun. So I paid for the gold. Calibus, John Thomas, leader of the resistance. Is it John Thomas?
John Thomas, yes.
Yes, I nailed it.
Should have named him Tom Jonas.
No, man. we're going with Dick names. So Peter or Richard or Dick or Willie or John Thomas. Yeah, John Thomas is the British version of it's a name for Dick.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more
I
sense.
didn't even realize how many fucking branches are off Dick as well.
All right. So 20 so you're gonna, you probably have a good amount of time before that stink starts permeating the building. So you don't have to do it like right before you leave, right? Because you could always do it like somewhere down the hall, and that way you can rest and have a full days of spells available.
Right.
Yep.
Well, yes, I'll definitely do that then. Gonna go. Leland's set rag is out of here now, but it's in a good home. I'm gonna tell you this: if I'm spending 15 gold, it's gonna be worth it. And I'm so glad I did that. I'm not.
Ooh, we could probably get a bath here.
You could get a bath here.
Yeah, I'm getting a bath. Ooh, it's gonna be nice.
There's a whole ass war going on. We're getting baths. Fuck yeah, we are. We paid the damn gold. So yeah, Bigley's gonna get a bath too. I probably fit in the sink, so that's probably really convenient.
There's a foot tub you can soak in.
Yeah, I can just soak in that. You're sitting there chilling in the tub and shows, Bigley, this is life, is it not? I'm in a foot tub. Like, man, you nailed it.
That's great. That is a wonderful image, because with how with the disproportionate ratio of like head to body that gnomes have, it's like a foot bath with like a normal sized human heads.
Just chilling there.
Yes. All right. So, so you guys are gonna get a bath.
Get a bath, get a nice little something to eat, and if they have robes on, wear their robes for the night, and if they have we're gonna munch on the TV. We're gonna run up we're gonna run up cable, all types of stuff, dude. Wait, nope, I don't have a tasty pastry. Otherwise, I'd be like, hey.
Shame.
Peter refuses to close his robe all the way. He wears it, but he doesn't close it all the way.
Well, you're like, hey, Peter, how you doing? Hey, dude, fuck, man. Put your robe on.
It is on.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh.
That's one way to get Bigley to keep his mouth shut. All right, so so you guys have a nice relaxing evening. You dine, you wine, you bathe, you sleep comfortably.
Ooh, yeah, that's probably
Bigley.
Had that in a while.
I know, right? You wake up early in the morning. You're near the edge of the bed. You're not wedged to the bed yet, but you feel a pressure on your chest. It's not a heavy pressure, but you feel like a pressure.
I got to take my blood pressure medication. Feeling the pressure.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Look, I guess.
So, when you open your eyes, it takes a second to clear. But there's a little... It's a doll of you sitting on your chest. And as it sees you open, you blink your eyes, it leans in and goes, "You need to run."
Doll of me?
Yes. A Bigley plushie. Well, it's a little heavy to be a plushie, but imagine like a beanbag filled Build-A-Bear sort of thing, right?
Dude, I have one in my bag.
Yeah. It looks you dead in the eye. It leans forward, puts its little puffy hands, on your collarbone, gets right up close to your face and goes, "You need to run. You're in danger."
Okay, so
DM, we were only
I
going
need
to stay.
to roll.
Yeah, we were only going to stay here like a total of 8 hours. How long has it been? What time is it?
I mean, it's the next morning. It's like early morning, like early
Good
morning.
time.
Like
Good
2
time,
a.m.,
but
3 a.m.
No, Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm going to roll. The reason I'm going to roll, and I'm obviously going to roll succeed, but I just got out of seeing shit. You know what I mean? And then I wake up and there's a gingerbread me in front of me, and so I'm gonna roll. I rolled a 20, so I know it's me, right?
Yeah.
I know this is real.
Oh yeah, you've seen less detailed versions of this before.
I get up and fight, and then I put on. I slap Caliphus. I try to slap him in the leg. Slap him in the dick.
As you pop out and you're catching Caliphus's attention, you hear little pitter patters on the floor. Your door open and then close real quick.
Oh. Oh.
We gotta go now.
Has
Right
it
now.
been 8 hours yet?
It's been over 8 hours. We gotta go.
Oh. Okay.
I grab the robe, and I steal the robe.
Add 1 plush robe to the inventory.
Wait a minute. We got a bag of holding.
That's what I'm putting in my bag of holding. Yeah.
Linens, soaps, ice
Oh.
bucket.
Are we doing? I'm so DM. Yeah. We're gonna take the extra fucking 30-45 seconds to do that real quick.
All right. So
I'm gonna roll.
notable items that you guys find. You find some Gaeltic goat butter lotion.
Gaeltic goat butter lotion.
Some Pontaili potpourri. And some
Like a half dozen apples.
some druid dandelion coffee. It's not
Ooh.
it's not roasted. Oh, it's roasted, but it's not like brewed yet. So
I fucking give him a high five. Give Nemo a high five. Like, fuck yeah, made out, dude. Then we just fucking book it. Bailey's trying to book it as well as he can.
Oh, better idea. DM, what floor are we on?
Second.
You gotta
Okay.
throw me. Let me
You
know,
know what?
so I
No,
can
we're
put it to a
going up-
gaseous form.
Yeah. Second floor.
Second floor. Throw the mattresses out the window. Jump out.
Oh, I love it. I'm there. Did I see him grab a mattress? Are you telling
yeah.
me grab a mattress? I grab my little mattress and I follow him as he breaks it. Is there a
Bigly
strength
folds his
check?
dog bed in half and like.
Just pull my dog bit real quick. Yeah. But do you have to do a strength check to break the window or?
Ah,
No,
fuck it.
just open it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
These are very soft mattresses.
I'm
They
being
can
dramatic.
it's like a Casper mattress.
These are very soft. You're right. It's the softest dog bed I've ever slept in my life.
Where are the steeds? Bigley, where are the 22s? Where are the steeds?
Fucking whistle. So the steed. I've never whistled at the steeds before, so I don't know why 22 thought it would work. But he whistles real quick. They don't They don't come. Is there anything around us to where we can just run and get shelter and keep hiding, keep running?
I mean, so if you guys are tossing the mattresses out the window and jumping down, let's see. I'm going to go with a 50-50 chance you're on the front side of the building, 50-50 you're on the back.
Okay, so we are obviously. It depends on what room we had.
Yep.
Oh, that's on the that's it. That would be on UDM on that one. We'd of course. I would like to choose. We would choose the window with. Looks obviously more safe to run, more towards fucking Atramos.
Yeah. Well,
So-
I mean, you can either go into the main thoroughfare or
I'm
into
not
the
going to
alley.
be. I do not want to be that person that jumps out the front window. You know what I mean? Like, and people are like, "What the fuck?" And like, I don't want to be that person. I also don't want to be a person like, "Oh, that's the guy we're looking for." Stab.
Well, see, here's the thing. In Nemo's haste, he pitched the mattress out the window. Let's go.
I guess I followed. 22's followed. So
Yeah.
I guess you know what, DM. Just how about you choose? You can flip and choose if it was front or back.
So as y'all land on the mattress and come rolling to your feet, give me spot checks.
17 altogether. Roll a 16 and I have one off spot, I believe.
19 for Caliphus and much lower for Peter.
All right. So, y'all got higher than a 10, both of you?
Yes.
Yeah,
I rolled
all
a
of us.
17.
All right. So, as y'all come rolling to your feet, you notice those half-orc guards who were in nice, shiny armor, heavily armed and all that stuff out front. They are dead. Not only are they dead, they look like they were torn apart. Like there's blood just sprayed straight up the wall, up to the 3rd floor. They were ripped apart very quickly, considering nobody heard anything.
Okay, run. We gotta run. Now, let's just run.
Horses. Horses are faster than
Are they
us.
around? Are they around us? They should be close, right?
Well, we're about to make a run for the border. Fuck whose horses they are.
You're damn fucking right. Where would that be another spot check? Is there horses around us? I like that actually.
Just gotta head over to the stable. It's marked valet.
Who the fuck said that?
That was Peter.
Peter.
He's the only level-headed one right now.
For sure. Well, I'm going to. I guess we're gonna run over there and just grab horses. Is there any horse that looks very pretty?
Very pretty. I mean,
yeah, like
the horse that
Bigley
you
would
and Peter
definitely.
Yeah, the horse that you and Peter were sharing. It's a cute little one, right? It's a nice looking horse.
Because Bigley would definitely walk the extra 5 feet in a dangerous situation to get on a prettier horse.
Actually, I mean, that's if you're looking at horses. Now, the pony that's in there also.
It's a pony.
There is a pony in there. It's not yours.
No, it's not mine. I'm also worried about my life at this point. There's something that just splatter mattered an orc.
Peter John Thomas throws you on a horse.
No, I jumped the fuck off. I'm getting on the pony.
If
hell
y'all
no.
just take off, you do need time to saddle them.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. We just grab some saddles. We need just to get away right now.
Actually, do we just
can
jump
do
on our
this in
horses
like,
then?
we can do this in like 5. Yeah, we'll grab everything, jump on the horses, we'll saddle them in 5 minutes. Not a big deal.
This is one now. I'm pretty sure. Fucking no. Let's just.
Fine, saddle them now. Saddle them now.
No. Let's bareback them. Okay, if we're gonna bareback them, let's bareback them and then saddle them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Throw a blanket on, throw a saddle over the shoulder, hop up, and go.
So as you guys are doing that, give me a listen check.
Mm-hmm. That's a 15, and 19.
I rolled a 1. I hear shit. I heard nothing.
So you two, well, Peter or John Thomas and Nemo here in a very distinctly dwarven accent. Brother, where are you? Unfortunately, Bigley didn't hear shit.
20 deuces still, yeah.
Who the? Oh shit! Is that the valet? Who's there?
Staggering around the corner, out from the depths of the stable, is a dwarf with a very short, patchy beard. He's looking rough, right? He's beaten, he's bloody, he's hunched over and staggering, cradling one arm. Bigley, give me a spot check.
17. I rolled a 16 plus 1.
You immediately know who this is.
What's his name? Can I use bardic knowledge to get all information?
You don't even need bardic knowledge about this. You know exactly who this is.
Okay, who is this person?
His name starts with an A and it ends with Dick.
Is it Andic?
Mm-hmm.
He called you brother, man.
Wait a second. Get that way. Okay.
So
That's gonna be hard for me to do. Okay.
yeah, Andic comes limping in, cradling one arm up to his chest. He's covered in blood. And he's, brother, where are you?
I stay quiet. I don't say anything. I'm actually going to do something else. I like to detect magic.
All right.
I roll for that, or it just happens, correct?
Yep, just happens.
Okay. I'd like to detect magic and see if...
As you detect magic, there is a surge of magical energy, and Caliphus needs to make a fortitude save.
Fuck.
+4.
That was a one.
That's unfortunate. So you hear briefly Caliphus go, "Fuh," and then you hear something hit the ground. And there's a trout flopping on the ground where Caliphus had just been.
I'm loving this. Okay. This is fantastic. Okay. So is Peter, what's up with Peter? Peter, you gonna do something? Is something gonna happen with Peter?
Yeah, what's Peter doing there, Nemo?
What the
Turns into a fish. I got it. Good shit. Oh my god. You fucking clever bastard.
He is.
That was good.
He is going to find the nearest bucket and cast Create Water.
So Peter notices his face starts to twitch.
Hey guys, I apologize. I have to take my dog out real fast.
Okay.
It'll be quick.
We'll handle it with Peter.
Yeah, Peter goes and, like, I don't know, drags a horse trough over, or no, he wants something portable like a bucket. Yeah, Create Water, and then Caliphus goes in the bucket.
Fucking Nemo in a bucket. Great.
What the fuck? Peter John Thomas looks at this dwarf. He's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Where's me brother? And bad sick.
And look, man, I don't know any other dwarves. I don't know any dwarves. I don't hang with dwarves. So
No.
you're barking up the wrong tree.
Give me a will save there, Peter.
That is. Oh, I rolled a 3, so that's an 11.
11? All right.
Yeah.
Peter is now talking very slowly.
Does he know he's talking slowly?
Yes, he is aware that he is talking slowly. He's like, who the fuck are you?
Oh, man, I wish I had one of those voice mods. I'd totally go into the Ball Punion voice right now.
No.
I'll say it again. I don't know any dwarves, so fuck you and your brother. Now unfish this motherfucker.
I walked back in on. That's amazing.
All that happened was Peter scooped up
Unfish
Nemo.
this motherfucker.
John Thomas scooped up Nemo and threw him in like a horse trough. And then he started talking very slowly, as this guy had said. He's like, "Who the fuck are you?" He's like, "And that magic." Like, imagine Andic with like, he's Andic, but something's wrong. Something's very, very wrong.
Right. So Caliphus is turned into a fish.
Peter's like moving half speed right now.
Yeah, I don't have remove curse.
Is a curse an enchantment?
It depends on the curse.
Because I'm wondering if I have. This is where I have some immunities to enchantments.
It would be on your will save, or actually, as a gnome, you might. Oh no,
That's
you
what I
have a
thought.
bonus against illusions.
A bonus gets illusions.
Should.
Fucking
Alright.
handy the last time. You're like, that's your character, dude. You should know your people. You're all,
Hey, can Nemo talk?
I can understand small animals.
If they're burrowing animals.
Like me.
All right. Well, even though nobody can hear it, Caliph is singing, "I'm a gay fish, making love to other gay fish."
I put on the glasses because obviously I'm in a trippy situation right now, so might as well. Whose turn is it on?
Oh well, we didn't do initiative, so we can do initiative if you want.
We're doing initiative.
Yeah.
Fuck! I wish I got another turn in.
Okay, well, Caliphus got a 1.
No, Caliphus. Do we have any? I'll eat one for you.
No. It's
No,
fine.
don't
He's a
worry about
fish.
I'm a fish, man. Don't even worry about it. Don't sweat it. Go with the flow.
What a fish would say. God damn it.
John
17
Thomas got
plus-
a 14.
JT with the 14. All right. Bigley, what'd you get?
Oh fuck! I'm tripping out. That's my what? I am fucking.
Initiative.
I'm smoked up. Sorry. 19, dude. I rolled a
Right.
17. Yeah.
All right, Bigley, you go.
I fucking don't know what to do. I'm gonna go. I don't know what the fuck I'm even facing right now. It would be a lot better.
You have spellcraft?
What do you mean?
Give me a spot check there,
I
Bigley.
do have spellcraft.
Help you out here.
I do have spellcraft.
Oh, wait, a sense motive would probably work also.
And since no, I'd rather do spellcraft. I'm stronger than that. How does that work? I've never done that before. DM.
Well,
I've
you
never
would
used
cast
spellcraft or-
you would cast detect magic,
You already did.
and then there was a surge of magical energy. But the DM never said that it failed, so you detect magic.
Okay.
Then you can make a spellcraft check to try to figure out what spell is in effect.
Really? I never knew this.
Yep.
This is something learned. Okay, cool. See, that's something great. This for the audience, D&D that I love is we're playing for 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's there. You can still have a lot of fun and still learn a lot of cool shit. So I'd like to use spellcraft right now, I guess. Most
All right.
definitely. And we're gonna hope for a high roll. Come on, high roll. 16. I rolled a 10, and I have 6 in spellcraft. So 16.
Let me.
Was it not high? It wasn't high. It's okay. If it
Probably
wasn't high
not.
enough, it's okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if
Well,
it wasn't,
no,
it wasn't.
Let me double check because I'm most stuff. 15 plus. Yeah, not high enough.
Can I do an immediate reroll on myself? Assistance?
Yes, you could.
Oh, yeah, you
Can
can.
I?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna use that. I don't have it in this one, DM, but I've used one of my. Is that 3rd level?
Yep.
Use
Actually,
my
hold on.
2nd level.
Hold on.
Honestly, though,
Yeah,
Nemo, like,
yeah. There's nothing that says that you can't use it on yourself, so you're good.
okay. So honestly, though, Nemo, like, even if I find it out, how is that? Okay, well, I'm just gonna find it out because that can help out more than at least. Information is better than nothing, and I can't really attack this shit that I don't know. Come on, baby. 17, baby. So 17 plus 6, 25.
It was
23.
transmutation.
Oh, I'm sorry, 23?
It was
17, 18,
transmutation.
19, 21 to 23.
Definitely transmutation.
So this may or may not even be Andic.
It's not Andic. Well, I don't know that, but I don't.
You don't know that, but you don't not know that.
I don't not know that. The only reason, because Bigley has been literally Bigley back a few levels ago, would have jumped right into that and fed right into it. You know what I mean? But through all the illusions that literally Bigley has think he has sawn in the past day, or not a couple levels, but a couple days, but you know what I mean? For the past illusions, I'm just playing it on like that. I don't trust it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's definitely a what you said?
Transmutation. So the spell that was used is something that changes the fundamental aspect of something.
Yeah.
Like changing lead into gold, transmuting, right?
Or changing a man into a fish.
Changing something.
Oh,
into
you
a
should see the
doll.
next trick. He's going to feed the whole fucking town now.
Oh my god. So what else do I have to do? I mean, do I still have move available?
Move action.
I do have a move action. Just for fun, you know what? Because I want to see, I want to see if this will distract him to do something fun. Is there like an umbrella that Bigley can hide behind that he can clearly be seen?
He can hide by.
He's going to hide behind
bales of
something
hay.
that he's going to hide behind something that he can clearly be seen at.
Behind the leg of a horse.
Like, yeah. And you can totally see him still. He's sitting there like, boom. I just went behind, I don't care how many feet I moved, and I'm standing like you can't fucking see me. Boom. You can totally see him, but I want to see how creative we can get here.
All right.
In my turn, baby.
All right. After that, it is Andic. So Andic shuffles forward a little bit, and as he turns his face over, you see like this flesh on his face is like pulled back. It's just knotted tissue that's writhing.
Looking like the dude off of Men in Black. It was a lot better.
Yes, but at the same time, those things that have like the tentacles that you guys have fought a lot, right? The tentacles come out of the back. Like he's got that going on like half his face. You remember Davy Jones?
Yeah.
Davy motherfucking Jones.
Yeah, that's Bigley remembers Davy.
Yep.
It's not Davy Jones though. It's a damn moose.
Correct. So as Andic shuffles forward, he turns his face and his mouth begins opening and opening and opening and opening and kind of turns himself inside out. And out of his mouth, there's a tall, angelically beautiful individual.
Oh, I had the wrong character.
Its body covered from the neck down in chitin that looks like it's working into its flesh. Bigley, his face is like the most perfect gnome you've ever seen, but with the body of a human. And of course, Peter over here is seeing him as he's seen him before.
I think it was a redhead.
Yeah, something like that. And he points at Peter and smiles, kind of pantomimes the gesture of stroking his face, which kind of goes in time with the twitching at Peter's face. The twitching that Peter has going on. You know, where this guy had touched him before.
Could you not?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to end his turn there.
Jesus Christ.
JT.
I cannot believe that you called. I am so sorry, Nemo. This man, he called for us to roll initiative. There is not a fucking thing I think we could do about this situation. I don't know. Who knows?
No, not really. I mean,
he said, roll
our
initiative. You're a fish.
blaster is a fish. Yeah, he's a fish. A gay fish. Making love to the gay fish.
Chilling.
Peter can't even cast a spell right now because he's speaking slowly, so there's going to be like a 50% chance that he's going to fail any castings.
I
And,
want to sing a sing. Ah.
No, it'll just a standard action. It'll just take him a full round to cast the spell. You know.
Yeah, but even then, he doesn't really have any. He can only cast level 1 spells.
True.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We're gonna take a 5-foot step back and cast darkness on him.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's about all I can do. And it probably won't do shit.
Was that Petrie that did that?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
I treat Peter like shit. I don't know why I do this. I don't know how. I think it's because of you that I've been starting to do this. But I'm calling him Petrie now and shit. I just realized. Like, bless his heart. I need to change my ways.
He's an NPC. Don't even worry about it.
That means
he's not a player. He's a cohort. He's not even a real person.
I would honestly treat some real players like this too, though. But that's what I'm like.
He's 2 levels below everyone else. He's beneath us.
Loser.
All right, we are at Caliphus. All right, Nemo, what's your move?
Oh, I don't even need to make a swim check. Well, yes, I do, because I'm not used to being a fish. So I'm going to make a swim check.
I'm being a fish. Give me credit.
I rolled a 6 plus 3, and as a fish, I should have a plus 8 racial bonus to swim for a total of 17.
Nemo, as a racial bonus, can take a 10 on swim checks.
Okay, let's do that. Well, I should also get a natural, just a racial bonus plus 8, just for having the, okay. So it's a 21 to swim. I'm going to swim from one end of the trough to the other. And do that for, let's see, 60 feet worth. So.
I'm just doing laps around the top.
Yes. And that'll be my turn.
All right. All right. Bigley.
Tap the order with your boy Bigley. So I have to. Okay, and I'm just curious. So when I saw this like gnome, was it a guy?
Oh yeah. It looks
Okay,
like
so it's a guy.
it looks like the most perfect gnome face, but on this twisted weird body. Like it looks. It's like he's wearing chitinous armor over his entire body, but with this like beautiful gnome face.
I didn't know if you were trying to pull like it's a beautiful gnome face with like the body of a. And so I was gonna be like, dear God, it's beautiful, and follow his every command.
No.
Quick question.
It's one of those. It's beautiful, but there's something so fundamentally wrong with it that you know that like it's one of those things of like
seeing
beautiful.
A sex robot.
It's beautiful, but in like all the wrong ways.
Yeah, like seeing a sex robot. It's like, yeah, creepy.
Yeah.
The uncanny valley is a great way to describe that.
Yeah. DM, real quick. Does Caliphus still have his intelligence score?
Yes, he does still have all of his mental abilities.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yep. All right. So, Bigley, what are you going to do? You going to continue to just hide behind a horse leg?
Well, I'm actually surprised that I even saw the thing because when I'm telling you, when I'm hiding behind a horse leg, I'm not staring. I'm fucking. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I'm surprised I even saw the thing. I obviously have a great peripheral. I have Rick and Morty in my head right now because I was like, I want to put my unseen servant to where the ghost obeys me, but last thing I need is for this thing to take control of that. It becomes like a symbiote, and I don't need that. So you know what I'm gonna do? Fuck this thing, dude. Fuck this
Roll
thing.
charisma.
I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna do that in this fashion. I'm going to DM. I don't know what I have to roll for this funniness, but it's just it's Bigly stuff. I'm by the horse's leg, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump like I'm heading towards its rectum, right? And then I'm gonna turn myself into a gaseous form, and then I'm gonna go out the back and and just float in the air. You know what I mean? Or actually, I'll just stay still and I'll just fucking jump and pretend I'm a gaseous form that comes out his butt. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Wait until the horse just swishes its tail and just.
And does it cost me? Here's a question as well. Does it cost me an action? So like I have prestidigitation on my glove.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to use that as a round because I have it on my person?
No,
Or does it still cost a round action?
It's just like casting a spell, right?
Cool. Okay.
The only difference is you activate the item instead of like drawing from your own abilities.
Okay, cool. So, and then I'll do that. I'm going to put myself into like gaseous form. I'm going to fart into the air. And I am going to rise to the top. 5 feet.
All right. Its turn. So it leisurely strolls up to Peter.
Can he see?
It just leisurely strolls through the darkness.
Oh no, Peter casts darkness on him or
on
his
himself?
clothes or whatever. No, on the dude.
Oh, on the dude? That's fun. Oh, actually, then Peter needs to give me a caster level check.
Too late. Your fault. It's like chess. Peter gets it.
Yeah, 12 probably doesn't do it.
No. So, Peter casts darkness. The area over there goes dark, and this entity comes strolling out of it.
That's bullshit. Because
As
when we
it
fuck up-
raises its hand, a tentacle comes out of its wrist and kind of, does that nice little spiral effect around Peter, and then in.
Oh my god, what do you mean?
Give me a pose grapple.
What do you mean?
So, think like in any anime you've ever seen, right? Somebody like, they go to hit him with a whip or something, and it like spirals out and forms a cone around and kind of like snaps in. It's one of those, right? He's got this like 15
Ivy
foot
from
long.
Soul Calibur.
Yeah, there you go.
9.
All right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and let you pick 1 through 6.
Let's do 5.
5?
No, 4.
4?
4.
Okay. So Peter takes 6 points of wisdom drain and is grappled.
Okay, well, there goes all my fucking cleric spells.
And as the, this fleshy appendage wraps around, a nice little fang tip kind of like comes to rest just in front of his eyes. Right? The little hooked barb on the end. And as he grapples Peter, he looks up at the cloud that once was Bigley and goes, "Oh, I thought you were braver than this, good sir. You're just gonna leave your friends to die."
Hey, what? I was not leaving them to die.
You can't talk. You can't talk. You're in gaseous form.
Are you sure I cannot talk?
Yep.
You
Well,
don't
you
have a
better-
mouth.
You better ask about me. Well, then I mumble.
Which really comes out as,
You see, you can tell I'm talking shit.
Spell it out in the clouds, Lion King style.
You leave my friends to die.
There you go. You just shape your cloud to.
Yeah, and I'm free. Free
Um,
falling.
Okay. Peter's turn.
Yep.
That's all it said to me.
Okay. Tries to take over grapple. That is an 18.
Does not succeed.
Oh,
I had a base 17.
dick.
Bad.
Okay. And, well, that's his turn. So, Caliphus' turn?
Yep.
Caliphus is going to use Wild Empathy. Oh, yes. I'm going to use
Empathy.
Wild Empathy. Yes, and I'm going to try to charm one of the horses. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to the horse. I rolled a 3. Fuck that.
Top of the order, unless Caliphus has something else that he plans to do, which I'm fairly sure, at minimum, that's a full round action.
Yeah, at minimum.
Yeah.
He's going to try it again next turn.
All right. Cloudy Deuce.
Am I at the roof? Is it like right
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Is there any cracks above?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of cracks.
So I'd like to go through the crack. So I am not. If you're gonna get to me, you have to get through a wall.
All right.
And once I get to the roof, we're just gonna use our imagination there. I would like to. So that's where. This is where my brain kind of fucks up because I would think I'd be able to change out and focus on my surroundings, or I'd be able to focus my surroundings before changing out, and that shouldn't cost like a complete round turn. But I know that I think it would do it in order for me to turn off. Well, that's a cost round turn for me to turn it off, does it?
Let me check.
Okay. That's just form, yeah.
Oh, perfect song too.
Uh.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it like this. If it takes a gaseous, or if it takes a standard action to turn into a gaseous form, it takes a standard action to turn out, or to back out of it.
Okay. So then I will at least, if I'm already at the roof, that so sucks because I don't know how that works. Because I'm trying to cheat the system and be like, do I get a 5 foot fucking? But I'm just gonna go to the roof and gas my way through the cracks to the roof and turn myself to normal. And if there's anything in my radius, I should be able to see it already. But
Alrighty.
or it should be present around me. So you get what I mean? Like it should be known, but I'm not like moving to take an advantage on it or.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you slip up through the cracks of the roof, and then, turn back to your bigly form. All right.
Like Spider-Man too. I'm like,
Cool. It's his turn. So, Peter.
I am not trying to leave you guys. Please know that.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
All right.
I mean, you could, and you could go get help, but
Right? But
All right.
too late.
Yeah. Give me a fortitude save there, Peter.
15.
15. All right. Caliphus, what are you doing?
We're gonna drop the wild empathy thing, and we're just gonna do straight handle animal. and with a DC 20 on handle animal, you can push an animal. Basically, even if it doesn't know a trick, you can make it do a trick. So I'm going to push with a DC 20, push one of these horses to attack the creeper, the moose, Davy Jones.
All right.
Now, if there's anyone watching and they want to help a player out, now would be the time.
I'm not even watching how many viewers we have right now. So,
Yeah, that's okay.
if anybody's gonna do it, you got to delay about 10 seconds before it pops up.
I rolled a 2.
You've splashed some water at one of the horses. It is moist. All right, Bigley, you're on the roof.
I'm on the roof.
You're on the roof. You don't hear anything coming from inside anymore. Peter's not. You don't hear any struggling. You hear a splash, and then it is silent.
I would like to. Hold on 1 second. There we go. I would like to yell down from the top, and I would like to use hideous laughter, which and focus it on this godly, but not so perfectly godly angel thing, and trying to make it lose a round. I don't know what I have to do to roll, or what it has to be.
What's your DC for that level of spell?
So hold on, you taught me this.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go check if it's second or third real quick. But I'm learning. Look at me go. Look at me go, guys. I'm fucking doing it, right? You know what I mean? Hideous laughter. I do think that's second level. I'm actually just going to take second level and go 16.
Okay. All right.
So it's 16, my friend. So let's hope enough.
All right. What joke are you telling? Let me hear a joke.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. So stupid.
Did he just cast that on himself?
Knock, knock. Oh, no, hold on. Hey, yo, monster. Hey, why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella?
You gotta
drizzle.
just...
For drizzle. Oh, he has different laughs in different languages, so I can hear the laugh. Yes, good one.
All right.
So was that effective? Is that what happened?
Well, you can't tell. You're up on the roof. But you hear.
I shut it down. I shut it down from the roof.
DM. Give me a spot check.
DM, I did shout down from the roof though. I said I shut it down. So I was like, in my head, I was leaning down and shouting down at it. I'm sorry. Okay. Do a spot check, you?
Yeah.
Or me?
Okay.
Check. All right, man. Here we go. I rolled a 4.
I love those words.
I didn't see shit. I didn't see shit. I was too little to see down.
Give me a listen
Damn
check.
it. No, thank God bless you. Here we go. Let's see. So that's a 12, and that's plus listen for me. Come on, go there. Here we go. 18.
All right, 18. All right.
You still don't know. You fucking suck, Bigley. You're all...
All right.
having so much fun. I'm sorry.
Oh no. All
Maybe a
all
little
is
too
all
much,
is good.
you know? Bro, I feel like I'm playing blackjack with a crooked dealer with this music.
All right, Bigley.
Yes.
Okay. So you got a 4 for your spot check. Did I have you roll your listen like I was thinking that I needed to?
Yeah, that was 18. That's what it was, because I was like, I just moved my fucking dice and it's a 20, and I'm so
All right.
I remember it was 12 plus 6, I believe. Listen plus 6. Yep, 18. 18.
All right.
100%.
So you don't see it at first, but you hear it. You hear a as from above you, Peter comes falling down over you. Except Peter is now made of stone,
God.
and he comes crashing into you. You take 47 points of damage as a statue of Peter
What
down
the
into you.
fuck, dude? 47. Okay, hold on. Oh fuck, Peter! I knew he was no good. I've been saying this.
And then, in superhero landing fashion, right beside you is that smiling face.
Oh fuck. Oh. Yeah. Can I get a dying word? If it's probably not a dying word.
I was gonna
Go
say
ahead and kill me. Kill me, motherfucker. I spit, and of course it always lands back on Bigley. So I spit, it lands back on me. It's like, do your worst. And he just stands there and accepts his death. God, I hope I'm not dying, but
All right, what's Caliphus doing?
Fuck.
Caliphus, what are you doing?
Happens, huh?
Okay. One more handle animal check.
All right.
Still not a 20. Caliphus is going to, abandoning this, leap from the water and try to headbutt the horse's ass.
Oh, I'm loving this.
All right. So give me a
Jump check. Swim check.
What? Wouldn't you
Okay,
get like
hold
a
on,
plus
hold on,
because
hold
you're
on,
a
hold on.
fish? No, I'm
All
just
right.
kidding. Is there a plus though because you're a fish?
Okay. So he takes on the attributes of the animal. So he has a strength score of like 1 or 2, right?
He would use his dex for a jump check based on his size.
Yes. So he is tiny. So his dex +2. We'll go ahead and say he has a +6 to it. And if he gets a running start, which he can, with his swim speed, I'll give it another +4. So he has a +10 to it.
Barracuda.
Yep.
like a.
Come on, double digits. 22.
Ooh.
All right. So Nemo breaches the surface. Flying leap. And smacks right into the hindquarters of one of your horses. Sending it.
The most ridiculous
In
game I've ever
fish.
played.
In fish, Caliphus is just screaming, "Fucking horse! I said attack!"
Fucking.
And the horse takes off, galloping out of the stables. As Nemo
Yes! I
lands,
did it!
flopping in the straw.
Do my bidding. Oh shit! I can't breathe.
Fuck. God, this is the most ridiculous game I've ever fucking played.
Oh.
This is so damn good.
Caliphus is crunching the numbers in his head. He's like, okay. I can still think. So this isn't baleful polymorph.
Brings
Worst
me to the
case
ocean.
scenario. Worst case scenario. I'm gonna be in this form for 2 minutes. I can hold my breath for 2 minutes. I'll be okay. Maybe I black out, wake up with a headache. It'll be okay. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking
No, even with baleful polymorph, you can still understand. Like, you keep your mental scores basically.
No, you don't.
So you take on all the old traits, but you can still like understand your languages, and if you're still capable of writing.
Intelligence. I asked what the intelligence score changed. If the intelligence score changed with baleful polymorph, you get with everything except the original polymorph, your intelligence changes.
Yeah.
So it's got to be just straight polymorph.
Or polymorph any object. That would technically also do the same thing.
That would change his abilities. That would change his mental abilities.
Yeah. But okay. So, Bigley, your turn.
But at the same time, I could be wrong. It could be minutes, not rounds.
So it worked?
Yeah.
So it did work?
Yeah, he got the horse to go storming
cool.
out of the stable.
Well, that wasn't what I was worried about. I was worried about did he lose a turn?
Did he lose a turn on what?
My hideous laughter.
Oh, no, he did not. That's why he was able to dimension door above you.
He
dimension door above you.
You're damn right. And then dropped on me like a statue. What can I do? I'm crushed by a statue in the roof. I guess I do have spells though. Let's go back into gaseous form. Let's go back into gas. I believe that's it for third. That's it. I mean, for second, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's it. So well, hold on. Yep, nope. I still don't have him. I don't have him written the way. So I learned something new today as well. With on this page, he taught me like how the spell save, failure, arcane, and then like the levels below that work. Nemo. Do you know what I mean?
What?
The stuff.
So like with. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the stuff that's normally on the second page of the character sheet for all the spells, and then like known, prepared, all the bonus spells and all that stuff. We just got around to like fleshing all that out, so he can like rapidly see like DC, save, all that stuff.
I forgot to put down, even though like the DC is all there, I have it for a different character, we'll say, but I don't have them written to where I could like know how many there is yet. But I'm pretty sure this is my last one that I could use if I go back into gaseous form. So let's just say that for that level. I know it's like 3, 4, 4 or some shit like that. But
yeah, you probably have two per day.
I'm gonna go quiet for a second.
I'm gonna be quiet for a second. I'll be quiet. Sorry.
No, I said I'm gonna go quiet for a second.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'll be quiet. So I'll use that, and I'm going to, since the DM's not here and he can't control us no more, I'm going to go around and I'm going to go inside of this dude's butthole. I'm going to learn from our last mission. I'm going to do a reversal. You feel me? Once I get all up in there, boom, re-explode again. Fucking, I'm going to learn by getting through any crevice. So even the smallest crack, it said. I'm pretty sure I could have went up fucking remember when we first started playing, I forget his name, Eutropius? Is that who I tried to put the laxative on? Yeah.
Yeah. No, that wasn't Eutropius. That was Mr. Aram.
Mr. Aram, that's right.
Yeah.
You did try to hit Aram with the laxatives.
And you remember for like 4 games, we were like, how's her stomach? It was the longest time we were trying because it was such a strong laxative. But
so fun fact, because I know I don't have my camera back yet. Because Aram was a Elan, he just didn't eat ever.
Yeah.
He just wasn't eating.
So if he was somebody that ate, it would have worked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How cool. So okay. So, but still, that's why he always asks, how's your stomach? And he was probably like weirded out. Stomach's great. Stomach is fantastic. How's your stomach, Bigley?
All right. Sorry, I had to migrate the kids to bed.
You're good,
Running
buddy.
around behind me. All right, so Bigley, what are you gonna do aside from apparently try to fly into a horse's anus?
That wasn't a horse's. That was not a horse's anus.
Oh, you're gonna fly into this guy's anus?
You're damn right I am. I'm gonna fly
it.
right into this fucking guy's anus right now.
Do it.
How cool of you. Okay, so it's probably gonna turn bad or good. I don't care. But
You probably
still,
have an easier time getting into his lungs, just letting him breathe you in.
But he also notices me from the front. He saw me turn into a gaseous form, so if I go in from the back, who knows? Also, what if he, like, because of that, loses his guard? He's like, wait, what the fuck? And he, like, turns around? Because I would. Why's his fart going back in? What? Oh, God. And then it might make for I might for a good attack. So I'm going to go through the rectum.
All right, we're gonna
Is it
Thanos
gonna-
this. Got it. All right, so 20 deuce, you turn into a gaseous form and you fly into his rectum.
I do.
It's
And I'm fucking
immediately
waiting.
you're immediately just like
Oh, fuck. Oh.
you go inside and it's not like a fleshy tunnel. It's like you're staring into the depths of madness. Like there is a whole cosmos in here and you are not ready for this.
You know, who's really ready to, like,
Right,
just
so
go
his turn.
gaseous form into an anus, though? I'm pretty sure I was ready for this. Oh, my wife just walked out. Like, what the fuck?
So on his turn, he takes a 5-foot step off of the ledge or up the edge of the roof.
I gotta explain myself. I'll be back.
And upon seeing this little fish flopping around on the ground, fish now needs to make a fortitude save.
21.
21. Wow, that was really close. The fish is now made out of stone.
Can I be made out of wood?
It's called flesh to stone, not flesh to wood.
But I want to be a fish stick.
Granted, I appreciate the humor there. So,
Okay. In a pose.
that's perfect. You look like you belong on a fountain.
That's exactly what I'm going for.
Right, we're good. So-
All right. So, this dude jumps off the roof, lands, and then turns Callus into a fish, or turns fish Callus into stone.
Okay, so I didn't hear. Okay, so where is he at? It's at stone.
He just stepped off the edge of the roof and came down, right? So he could see inside of the building. It just boop. Callus is now stone. But as he pointed out, he's like in like a very fountain-worthy pose.
Right. I'm gonna tell you this right now, though. That's the most fighting fish I've ever seen.
Yeah, the fish put up a
So-
hell of a fight.
That's a fucking fighting fish, dude. So I'm in said. Is it now me?
Mhm.
And I'm in said creature's anus, and I am not ready for this. And unfortunately, God damn it. So look, Bigley's already really fucking hurt. This is like his last call. When you're really hurt, no matter what, like I'm gonna tell you this: if you're trying to be a suicide bomber and you go running in and you get shot and you're about to die, you're like, you'll pull the fucking trigger real early. You know what I mean? So
If only you had a big ass rock you could drop on him.
on who? On this guy? Well, I was gonna turn back from non. It takes a turn for me to turn
Oh,
from
that's
non-gaseous
right. You're
form.
that's right. You're a gas up his
I'm in
ass.
there. I'm in there now. So even though I am scared, I am going to turn back into regular form.
All right.
But I'm not going to do it in his stomach. Don't get me wrong. I'm not doing it in his stomach. I'm doing it in his his anus intestine. I know what time it is.
Yeah, you do it at the
He's
cold.
about to go through. Yeah, I'm not gonna fill him up. You know what I mean? I should do it in this fucking. Too late. We'll go through the anatomy later. I'm at the anus. We'll go through lungs later and all that. But right now, I am literally a fucking 3 foot something bulged in this handsome, not handsome angel of a creature's anus.
You forgot your once you passed his sphincter, it was like a cosmos of madness.
Did. But on the same token, I didn't forget that. I've like what Bailey said in his head. He's at low health, number one, and number two, he said, "You're kind of already in madness if you have to go through somebody's anus to kill him." So he's already in there. He has to go. So I have to go for it. So he's going for it, and hopefully, who knows if he's just like, "Oh fuck, what if I'm the person around?" And people, what if I'm the son all of a sudden?
All right, Bigley, roll 3d6, please.
3d6. Okay. Boom. 2. 2. 6. 10 altogether.
All right. So, give me a fortitude save.
D20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fortitude. So I rolled a 13. 17.
17. All right. Cool. So here's what happens. He takes damage based off of what you rolled. Okay. You take 2 points of charisma damage, or charisma drain. Okay. So your charisma has just dropped. As you rematerialize, he
Ace Ventura coming out the hippo.
Rhino.
Rhino.
Except with some force, right? So you come sliding out, right? You're sliding out like some Taco Bell. However, like it leaves him like bent over in pain, obviously. But, you touched him. You took this damage. Like, your jokes aren't going to hit with quite the same humor.
Force.
Yeah.
You did something to him that he was not, any creature is prepared for.
All right, so, his turn.
What a move.
I know, right? All right, so he reaches out with his tentacle, whips it around the tail of Caliphus, and as he draws it back in, swings to hit you with the face.
Whoa, hold on. Him pooping me out was a free action?
No, that was your turn.
That's a free... Him pooping me out was his turn?
Oh, you're right. You know what? You're right. Well, it was your turn. So, like, you're forcing your way in there, and it's not that he was pooping you. It's not that he was pooping you out. It was that you expanded, and you kind of like... You took up the space, so it was just an automatic reaction, like, right?
Hell no,
that's why you dealt damage. That's why you dealt damage.
I sure did, but fuck, that is no. That's man, dude. That man is going to not only our being is going to be literally for at least 10 seconds from that. I would say.
You assume that it follows the rules of human physiology.
I'd throw up. There's this thing. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna learn about this thing's anatomy real quick then, because if I learn, apparently this thing, it can give 3 fucking foot shits. No problem.
But yes, it tentacles out. It grabs the Nemo fish, and with its tentacle, it swings on you, trying to hit you with said Nemo fish. It hits, because I didn't roll a 1. So that's an improvised weapon. So you take 10 points of damage as it bashes you in the face with your stoned companion.
So this thing, I just in my head, I think this thing is obviously like, I'm gonna say, dude, like ready for war or what the fuck ever. Because I'm gonna tell you this right the fuck now. I'm 6'4". How tall is this thing?
This thing, it's about 6 feet.
About 6 feet, and it just had something 3 feet come out of its fucking ass.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck how hardened I was if I was bred for this shit. I know our anatomy is different to an extent, but fucking stretch at a certain point and fucking.
I would
You know
like
what
to.
I mean? Like-
I know. I would like to remind you when it turned itself inside out from Andic into this.
I'm just going to say also. I don't know, man. I'm giving some very so like this thing is obviously made a silly putty, man.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Oh, let me just poop you out real quick. I'll say, I can only imagine that would be a lot of. Even if I could like reconstruct and shit, I'd be like, no, let's have my body. It's like a bomb. It's like a grenade going off in your fucking chest. Boom! Oh fuck! You would need a lot of. You've seen Terminator? He gets shot and he's like, it takes a turn for him to be like, and then he's back to normal.
Well, that's just
killing.
from dramatic effect.
I know. I was trying to use it as a cop. I was like, it takes a turn. You know, then he gets back to it.
All right, so Bigley, you take 10 points of damage as you're bashed in the face with a stone fish. Your turn.
Oh, it's not my turn. I am dead.
Dead or unconscious?
I don't know. Hold on. Fuck. Hold on. So I have to do this real quick. Don't save. Boom.
You're at negative what?
See right now. What did you hit me with before? It was
You've taken
46.
47. So you've taken a total of 57 points of damage.
I'm at -5.
All right. So,
So he backs me in the face. I'm like, "Bleh."
yes,
I don't
you
even say a
are.
word.
You're basically out and bleeding to death. It picks you up, wraps its hand around, your little chin is holding you, and you
See none of
can
this.
see
Oh, I can. Okay.
barely
I was gonna say-
like it's half in a dream, right? As you feel its hand clenching tighter on your jaw. It kind of stops. It looks at you. And it goes,
Yeah,
I would.
It's taken over for the.
I would add you to my collection, but I feel that you might taste a little funny. And it begins crushing your skull. You feel your jaw snap and everything goes dark. As your vision returns,
Yeah,
you
my
find-
orange. Sorry. Oh wait, what? Yeah, don't
As-
just hold on a minute.
as
You
your
can't just
vision
jump to
returns-
conclusions, Bigly Ghost.
you find yourself sitting in a bar in an empty tavern. The air is hazy. It's dark. You can still see, but it's very dark. It's very dim. And beside you are, you're sitting with your hands clasped in front of your head. And as you lift your head on either side of you, there's Peter on one side, Caliphus on another, and then some other figures. You don't necessarily recognize them. Aside from one,
Yes.
on the other side of the bar, wiping down the bar, is a rather muscular, bald individual. You haven't seen him for quite some time, but he's wiping down the bar. Oh, Bigley, nice of you to join us here. I guess I haven't seen you since you helped me with my races back in the day.
Am I still in a hazy state?
Yeah, you're.
It's nice to see you too.
Yeah.
That's what I say. It's nice to see you too.
Din Diesel.
Well, I know who it
You
is, but
motherfucker.
You motherfucker. I'm in. No,
Nia was asking about you, asking, you know, she'd asked about you. We hadn't seen you for a while. So how are you doing there, little buddy?
DM, I need. So you're going to be in charge of my coming to-ness. I'll leave that. But war, and then I just kind of go.
He reaches out to steady you and kind of like sit you back up. He goes, I know. War never changes. What can I get you to drink, Bigley? You're amongst friends here.
Am I in any control to do any magic?
Yeah.
So
You,
can
Caliphus,
I do?
Peter, you're all, you're all coming kind of out of this like haze,
So I'm going to detect magic before, while I'm in this little, let's just say, phase, to just see if there's like, that's always not big. This thing is to check. So I just want to check and see if there's like magic going on.
You're not getting anything magic. Like you kind of like you're all just in like plain clothes at this point. Yeah, you don't have any of your stuff necessarily with you.
Okay.
It's like you and the boys went out for a night, and y'all kind of just got lost in thought.
And he said Mia was doing what? Mia was looking for me?
He had said Nia had been looking for you, but she hadn't been able to find you.
Tell Mia I have tickets sold all through the lands.
I'll let her know. You terrified me, child. What?
You deserve it. I got scared and you didn't earlier, so I feel like that's karma. So whatever child that is, can you do me a favor and just thank them? Say Bigley thanks you.
Bigley thanks you because you terrified the fuck out of me.
Because
I turned on the music and then I hear Daddy.
Yep.
Daddy through my headphones as this music starts.
I know, that's perfect. That's why I was like, I saw it fucking terrified you. So I was like, yes, whoever that was, whichever daughter, please let them know. Thank you. Because you saw the alert earlier and I didn't, and that shit really got like I was almost like expecting one right now. And well, fuck that. It could be actually one. I'm not.
Those alerts that like
I actually could now. I just saw how many. There's more people here now, so let's.
Honestly, I'm not even looking at the viewer count right now.
Usually, I just look because.
All right, so
it's worse because it has me on edge. I don't like that.
Someone's gonna do it. I bet Wolf Princess is gonna hit us with a spooky screamer when we're not.
I don't know if it's her. You don't know who it is.
You're right.
We don't know.
I don't. But I'm betting it's gonna happen. It could be last. Anyway, so.
Caliphus looks at Peter. We can't be dead because we're here together, right? We can't be dead.
I mean, we shouldn't be dead.
He's hitting his vape and everything. We shouldn't be dead.
I mean, unless... I mean, I remember getting turned to stone, so unless we got shattered at some point.
Oh, you ended up stoned too?
Yeah.
I always...
Like a boss.
I always thought getting stoned would be a little bit more fun than that.
Yeah.
He said, you fucking squares.
Hello, Cannibal.
Cannibal, dude, what's up, dude?
You just missed the Cannibal. I just killed everybody.
Yeah, total TPK.
Murdered all of us.
Din, you've been around here a while. Where are we? What the fuck is going on?
Hold on.
Caliphus
I am
doesn't
not
know
trying to
Din.
jump ahead. I was gonna say.
Oh,
so
he's not familiar with the famous
so
Tim Feast.
let me. I was gonna say I'll bring it out for you to get all that, buddy. If you want to jump into it, but I'll do what you want. I was gonna say I'll bring him out to you. I was gonna say I'll. Okay, so, dude. Okay, so have I been out of my trance? Do I now know? Am I done being? Okay, thank you.
All right, bartender.
So,
where the fuck are we?
you, Caliphate, or Nemo. What
Where-
are you, kid, cannibal?
Where aren't you?
Having fun.
You're in the bar.
I'm not up. I'm not inside the ass of a cosmic horror.
No, you're not.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because that was totally a possibility.
I mean, I guess it could technically be a possibility, but you know, everything seems to be just fine. Bigley, would you and your boys like something to drink, something to, relax you a bit?
Yes, I do want. Okay, so I do want it to for if this is Vin, he would notice if he's seen Bigley before. DM that there is a bit of concern on his fucking eyes because he doesn't know what to fucking believe. And I'm putting this from because of you. He doesn't know what to believe. I have died so many damn times, and I have at this point Bigley is going insane. He feels like, so he's just staring and he's going with it, but you can tell, Ben can tell that he is like not. Like he doesn't fucking know. So he's like, yeah, no, if then you can get me always at this point I could really take a tasty pastry, some cheese bread, and Nemo. Fucking Petrie. I forget the other name. Sean Connery. Jameis Dickinson, or whatever the fuck your name is, Petrie. Him some stuff as well.
You know what, Bigley, I'll get all that together for you. But
I appreciate it.
I have let me get that for you. There's a room over there. If you wanna take a moment, sit down, relax. I got a nice little lounge over there. I'll bring you your drinks.
I follow, and you can just tell I'm just still really confused.
Yeah.
He is actually really just confused. So he goes and gets his drink. DM, is there any way I can try to break illusion?
Oh, there's no illusions here.
Cool. Okay, I'm just making sure. I think magic. You said there was some magic. Oh, would that fall under illusion as well? Actually. So if I detect magic, does that fall under illusion spells?
If you detected magic in an area and you were able to determine that it was illusion magic, then yes. So with the whole spellcraft check and all that stuff, then yes, you might be able to detect this wall has magic on it, but not necessarily that it is or is not an illusion, right? But you would get you would technically get a bonus for that. So yeah,
cool.
Dan, he gets you a nice it's like a nice warm cider. It's foamy.
Not what I asked for.
It's foamy. It's you know what?
Not what I asked for.
It's exactly what you need, Bigley.
I don't need any of this. I told you what I need, sir.
Bigley, just trust me. You asked me to trust you once.
We're family. We're family, Bigley.
So he leads you over to this, this nice little private lounge, right? And as the doors swing open, it's large. There's books. There's instruments on the side. There's a fire crackling, and there's two large chairs seated in front of the fire. And on the arm of one of them, you see a hand just kind of tapping. The fire looks very inviting.
can you repeat that again? Okay, so the fire. Okay,
So
the
think like
fire.
there's the hearth with the large fireplace, and two chairs
Okay.
seated in front of it. Right. There's a little table in between, and on the arm of one of the chairs, the back of the chair is facing toward you. So all you see is the hand on the arm. And you see this hand just kind of the fingers just tapping on the arm of the chair slowly,
Nope. Okay.
rhythmically.
There's nobody else.
No, there's nobody else. The rest of the room, there's like instruments and books. But give me a spot check.
Okay. Rolled a 4. I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4, but what's your bonus to spot?
A 1. It's 5.
All right. So the one thing you do notice about these hands is that the fingers are ink stained. And that on the table is a nice little charcuterie board.
Is there any food on the charcuterie board?
Oh yeah. There's little meats, little cheeses, some grapes, little
Bread?
pepper relish. There's some bread and there's cheese, so you can make some cheese bread.
Okay. So this is going to sound weird, but because there is not cheese bread, I now trust it more. And I know it doesn't make sense, but when I know that there's shit catered to me, Bigley is only when there's shit catered to him in certain aspects. And this could be a different one. This could be just a nice person, but Bigley's going to go ahead and fucking make himself cheese bread. Fucking eat some. Maybe take like a green olive.
All right. So
And then maybe he's just gonna eat a lot more, and maybe he's gonna stay there and just eat like the whole thing until somebody else stops him. Who knows? Actually, at this point.
So as you head over to the little table, right, with the charcuterie board on it, this table is between the two chairs. So you catch a side profile of the individual seated there. He's dressed in a long, like a long duster type trench coat. He's got a silver cane sitting across his lap. His feet, they're kicked up and crossed, they're one leg crossed over the other. Warming his hooves by the fire. But you know this individual, despite a few minor trait changes, as he sits there reading his book, fingers a tapping on the arm of the chair.
Who's this individual? Felix, how you doing, buddy? He was saying that almost because he kind of feels like he's a ghost.
Bigley, my dear friend, long time no see. How are you? Never mind, don't answer that. I know.
What was that? It's been a long time.
It has been a long time. It's longer for some of us than others. The time works differently here. What
In the bedroom.
What have you been up to? What brings you here?
At this point, I totally forgot.
Oh, yeah. What's the last thing you remember before arriving?
Getting
All
hit with a
there
fish.
is, there's a lot of shit that happened.
Got hit with a stoned fish.
I feel. So, Bigley does this, but I don't think he does this in a threatening way. But he detects magic. I don't do this in a threatening way. Do you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So,
no, go ahead, Bigley. No need to be shy. No need to be shy.
oh no,
No,
it
I
wasn't in that because I feel like I'd know Felix's output of magic. You know what I mean? And the music's really
Yeah.
setting in for me, so I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm really meeting Felix right now.
You really are meeting Felix right now.
That's what I mean. So I do a magic check and see if it's, or detect magic and see if it's. It should be like detecting power levels in Dragon Ball Z or something. Is this a magic that I'm familiar with? I know his level of magic.
There definitely is some unfamiliar magic, but DM, does Felix have any items? I mean, he would have had to recreate them.
No, nothing special. He's got a pen and a book.
Yeah.
So I'm getting no magic from it?
Well, you're getting a little bit of magic from the pen and the book, but, even if you were to focus on it, it's just going to come down to, his book. It's to keep the pages, clean, not damaged by weather, and the pen so that it doesn't run out of ink.
Okay.
Real simple little things. The niceties.
So, the last thing I think I remember. I honestly, I don't even know what I remember at this point. I've been pulled out of an anus. I've been stuck into an anus. It's been a lot of things that have happened to me, Felix.
Some of those sound familiar. I've been there myself, but it's been a minute.
Yeah.
So please introduce me to your friends. Who are these two?
This is Nemo, aka Nemo Hose. And this is Petri
Caliphus and Petter.
Well, Petri.
Yeah.
He's foreign.
All right. So, gentlemen, do you understand where you're at and what's going on?
No, and I can't really speak. Who should take control of? No.
Okay. So, we're going to rip the Band-Aid right off of this. Your mortal forms are gone. They're deceased. They're no longer fit to be vessels. Okay?
Wait, shut up. No.
You're fucking dead. Okay? That's the bad news. Which means there is good news. Okay? Good news is you haven't passed on to your final resting place yet. Okay? That means your journey hasn't ended. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. There's still chances for you guys to influence the mortal world. What were y'all trying to do over there? What was going on? What were your adventures? Tell me about them.
My adventures?
Your adventures. Tell me about your adventures.
You have to understand. There's been a lot that I've been through since you've been gone, Felix. Been a lot.
And what stands out to you most? If you could change one thing, what would that be?
The one thing that I would change?
Yeah, the one thing you would change.
I would hope that Jimi Hendrix had a spell that made him not flammable.
Okay. Unfinished business. What kind of unfinished business did you leave?
Honestly, okay, all right. I'll be more serious. Hold on, buddy. The most unfinished business I think that me personally would be to not warn more people of what's to come. I feel like there's a lot more than the hate on this world that they have for each other. I feel there's a lot more that's coming, and I feel personally that I did my best, I can speak for that, to try to speak out and talk to people and shoot for that, because I played numerous characters, and I don't think Robbie did that too much. Spoke out to be like warning, but I do know Bigley did, but to be more forewarning. And unite the people of the madness that's to come and embrace each other instead of, well, say fighting each other and accept the inevitable.
Bigley, what if I told you that I can give you the chance to write one last song, one last your magnum opus, your magnum opus that speaks that speaks of this warning that you want everyone to hear. You want everyone to hear your message of unity and of hope, and warning. Okay, what if I gave you the chance to write that song? You won't be able to play it for the people, but the people will hear it and you will be credited for it. You will be posthumously famous, even more famous. You will be the biggest star, more of a star than you were ever in life. Your name will be chanted across the continent, eventually across the world. What if I could do that for you, Bigley?
Can I do? I probably feel who's going to definitely pick up on this too. Would it be a diplomacy check to see if you're kind of like on the bullshitting side, or which one would it be? Sense motive. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, you're in for trouble because I'm so strong in sense motive that you're gonna shit your pants. I have one sense motive. I was gonna say one. No, I rolled a 16 though, and I got 17 altogether.
I think my modifier is probably 17.
Yeah, let's say your modifier beats mine, but which it sucks because I 100% believe it. It's just
yeah, well, Felix isn't bullshitting you,
Felix,
man. He could
I
totally
know
do
it has nothing. It's nothing.
Felix, are you doing bluff or diplomacy?
This is diplomacy. I'm serious.
Right,
I've got friends on the other side that can help you help us out.
It's not as bro. I trust to know. I do. It's with Bigley. I'm staying in the zone of literally. Yeah, bro. Imagine dying 4 times in a day, and so far none of them you have. So far one you have fucking died, but you're afraid. So far this has been the right one that I've died, but in his head he just doesn't know how to. Do you have any spells? Do you still Felix have any spells to like tell any anything to be like fucking? Dude, this is me.
My abilities over here are my abilities over here are they changed quite a bit, but
I got one. Felix.
Yes.
Oh.
Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 in the 2000s.
Well, that'll work too. But I had one that was, if it was Robbie, it'd have been so deep right now. I was like, Felix, what did you tell me? The one thing that you treasure more than money, friendship. Because it's the one thing that I had Felix. I have in Robbie's notes, but I'm pretty sure Felix ever sees Robbie. He's Felix gonna kill him. Take flight. So you said, did you say Cash Money? Okay.
Yeah, Cash Money.
Okay.
No one can hear you.
It'll get a little bit louder each time.
I could have sworn I just heard something right now. Did you hear that, Felix?
That was probably Din. Din, where's that cheese bread?
I'm waiting on that cheese bread too.
I'll get it for you.
So
Bigley,
God.
about the, you know me, I was always your money man, right? I just wanted you to be famous, and I believe what you were doing out there is way more important than your own personal fame. You know, this has worldwide consequences.
Prestige worldwide consequences?
Worldwide consequence. Yeah, well, your prestige is part of it, but
the listeners, prestige
it's the
worldwide
art.
is Step
The
Brothers.
art is the important thing, right? That your art is out there.
Is Felix getting more panicky? Well, I gotta say Felix right now. Do I notice? Well, I'm just gonna keep it going. I don't know if I'm. Felix, do you really not hear that?
That's probably just someone in the other room.
Well, how about we go to the other room and find out who's calling me?
I didn't hear him say Bigley.
Bigley, come back.
Felix, I heard my name right now, buddy.
Oh, that may be somebody trying to cast Speak with Dead. You can ignore that if you want.
Peter, the mountain's fires have ignited.
It's a necromancer. It's got to be some kind of necromancer. If you're hearing something from beyond the veil, it's a necromancer.
Would that be diplomacy?
That would be bluff.
Bluff. Okay, sorry. So can I do? Are we ready for bluff? I'll try my best. I do have a pretty decent. So I do know my chances of beating you are probably fucking slim. But
Well, I
do
rolled
have
an
some.
18.
Okay, so let's do a. Rolled a 15. What do you have on your bluff, though?
I have no idea. DM, what's the mod?
Bigley, what you get for your total?
My total
Mm-hmm.
is 30.
Your total is 30?
Yes, I have 15 on my bluff. Oh wow, dude! You fucking almost fucking totally caught me too, you son of a bitch. So I'm going to follow the voice, and I'm going.
Your fans, they miss you.
I'm going to, I guess, follow the voice.
Bigley, no, that you just heard it. Your fans miss you. Okay, give them this
You
last
don't have
chance.
fans, you know.
Give them your
Why?
magnum opus. It's what they want. They're asking for it.
So I'm going to keep following the voice, but I'd like to keep this fair in the fun state.
Yeah, let's go check this out. Let's go see what the who's calling
Bigley,
for you.
as you-
See what fans they're talking about.
As you walk back into the main portion of the bar, it is filled with just translucent figures, right? There's no distinguishing features, just that glowing humanoid state. They're all watching you, staring at you. And there's the single torch burning up on a stage that wasn't there before. And you hear a very distant, you're almost not believing you hear it. Bigley. Like 1,000 ghost voices in this room chanting your name very softly.
Felix, do you have anything to say? Bigley would actually truly.
Come back. We need you. The world cannot know your love.
One moment.
Is there am I able to use spells in the afterworld? I wouldn't call them spells, but I'd say they wouldn't technically be. Would they be spells? They'd be what you know. They would just be remembrance if you know. Well, I wouldn't know. I don't know. How does the afterworld work?
Hold on.
Special abilities? Because if I'm a bard, should I be able to use? I don't know. There's a lot.
Bigley.
Yes.
One moment.
It's my Uber. My sushi's here.
Okay.
Eating sushi at 1:00 in the morning. Yeah, damn right I am.
Bigley, here's what's happening. You're being offered a resurrection. Okay. There's no rush. We can sit here and talk for a while. That resurrection's going to stay there. Okay? You're not missing out on anything. Congratulations. You're going to get to go back. Okay?
Okay.
You've been having your adventures. I've been having mine. I've become, let's say I've got a lot of hookups on this side. A lot of people who can help out. Okay? I can offer you some help from my friends on your side. I just need you to kind of sign a contract for me. We become your publicitors. Standard business contract. You know, you sign saying the entity of Bigley is now represented by my people. And you can still do the magnum opus thing, and we can help advertise, make you known worldwide. We could also help keep you quiet if someone needs to, or if someone's kind of after you, whichever you prefer. You know,
I don't
you get to
understand
pick
how.
your.
I don't understand how you can do this from the afterlife, though, Felix.
Oh, it's because I know people who come and go.
Felix, how come you can't come and go?
I can, it's just a lot more difficult, and on this side, I've got more sway. I just haven't, you know,
Sorry, if he
haven't needed to yet.
If he doesn't want to come back, there's nothing we can do. We can hope. I know, but
Is there any way that I could? Okay, because I would definitely want to sit. In other words, I have to use the bathroom. Is there any way? I really need to think about this, and can I go? Can I take a 5-minute break and then can I come back to you with an answer?
Yes, we can take a break and then you come back with an answer because I have to go to the bathroom also.
Perfect. But I didn't ask you, sir. Who are you?
Welcome.
I'm just kidding. I go, who are you? Oh, I'm just the wall. I'm just the wall chilling here, dude. Wall's gonna pee. You know. Yeah. So if you want to just do a little fine. I just gotta go to the bathroom real quick, dude.
Yep, same.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
so
for
we'll take a brief break and then we will be back.
All right.
Bobby's Bakery and Herbal Supplies is a menace to society and a health risk. There is currently a class action lawsuit against these purveyors of pastries. Have you or a dependent experienced any of the following about 30 minutes after ingesting their injurious items? Extreme thirst, confusion, flushing of the face or head, paradoxical appetite, becoming more hungry after eating, temporal distortions, time moving too fast or too slow, or looping, or looping, or looping. Memory loss, forgetting how to breathe, loss of coordination, gravity doubling around you, making moving practically impossible, melting, yes, melting, glimpsing into the Feywild, telepathic communication with animals, being judged by your cats, feeling like you're an imposter in your own body and everyone is going to figure out that you aren't really you and you don't remember how to walk. Is this really how I swing my arms? This seems off for some reason. Why is that bird staring? Holy shit, he knows. Fuck, what was I doing? Fuck, what was I doing? Narrating. Have you experienced narrating? Robbie, I'm gonna sue you, you bastard. You can't be doing this shit to people. Who's with me? Are you? Go to the Greg's List board now and send a message to the Baked Barrister 420 and let's get paid.
This episode of Reviving 3.5 is brought to you by
Greeting and salutation. I work for Plus by affiliation. Here at Plus, we strive to open a world of opportunity to everyone, everywhere. Do you need a miner to help extract some more? Consider it Plus. Do you need a wagon train to transport your crops to market? Consider it Plus. Do you need a new knife to butcher your game faster? Consider your knife Plus. Our master craftsmen have unlocked the secret of making everyday items their best so you can be at your best. Through research, development, and social arrangements, we have the roads to help you find whatever and whoever you need, whenever you need it. Our dedication to making the world a better and more comfortable place means the safety of our wares is absolutely paramount. We now have 2 options for membership, mundane and merchant. Our mundane membership will allow you access to our special listings on Greg's List, not normally open to the general public. In addition, it raises the debt ceiling to get you your enhanced products now instead of later. Our merchant memberships allow for an even greater level of borrowing with flexible repayment plans. Additionally, our transportation webwork will get your goods to market fast and safe. So please, stop in at any of our many plus locations today. Join in the next hour and get a discount on any purchase of 100 gold or less from our subsidiary, Master.
Cobwebs. Not here. Dust. Nope. Ale. Oh yes. With drinks on tap like Alpine's Indica Ale and a Gregorian Monk's quality, cleanliness, and speed, make the Holiday Inn your next straw-filled pillow to sleep on. Drink, sleep, Holiday Inn.
So then I asked the moon, how do you cut your hair? He said he clips it.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? I didn't see you over there. Welcome to Ravi's Bakery and Herbal Supplies.
You know they can't see you, right?
Yeah, not with that attitude. Anyways, if you're looking for a nice little tasty pastry or you're looking for a herb to kind of spice up your meals, you're at the right shop. Even if you're looking for a special herb to kind of keep you like in your own element when you're out there on like campaigns with people that you really don't know, you're at the right place. Or like you're just like in your own head and you're like, man, I can really go for some sage right now. It really make it better. Well, man, you're at the place where you could have it on you always.
Or like, your parents kind of look at you, like wrong because the rest of your family ended up doing something with their elf lives, and you just like, I'm me, and I'm like a flower ready to blossom.
You're at the right place.
Like you fall in love as a virgin and then you end up accidentally crushing your love with the rock.
You're at the right place. Man, I can really go for a pastry right now. I wonder if I have any pastries cooking. Oh, yeah, that's right. Commercial. So why don't you come down to
Ravi's Pastries, Bakery, and, man, I'm too irked for this.
Just come on down. You're at the right place.
Ravi's Bakery and Herbal Supplies. All sales are final. If you decide that you want your money back after you've done all the product, well, go fuck yourself because you're not going to get it back. If you have anything else to say, I'm saying things at this point because I want to make this sound really dramatic. This is going really fast. Have a good day.
This episode of Reviving 3.5 is brought to you by
Thuds, Onomatopoeia and Mouse Sound Effect Workshop. You often find yourself regaling townsfolk or fellow tavern patrons with tales of glory and valor. You often struggle with describing the sound your warhammer made whilst crushing in an enemy's skull. Let Sir Thud's Onomatopoeia and Mouse Sound Effect Workshop work for you. We know just where to insert the otherwise wayward thwack or pow. Need a whack or splash? We have shelves full. Want to relay the sound made whilst uncorking a vial of poison? Want to relive the chord struck when the bard fascinated the evil lich? Come on down and visit Sir Thud's Onomatopoeia and Mouth Sound Effect Workshop in the Kingdom of Ishtar at the corner of Clank and Patang Streets.
And thank you, Sir Thud. I don't know if this is a Mandalorian type thing, but maybe next time you could record without your helmet. This episode of Reviving 3.5 is brought...
And we're back. All right. So, we had left with Bigley having voices in his head.
Dilemma issues.
Hearing echoes of people calling to him, Caliphus hearing someone ordering him, to toe the line. Same with Peter. And Bigley, there's you. You're staring at the stage. Caliphus behind you, as he, tells. He's trying to help. He's trying to make sure that when you go back, because somebody wants you to come back, and that's your decision if you do or don't go. That he can help you. He has the connections to help you out, to protect you, to make things better for you. He'll be your agent again. But go ahead and give me a spot check.
$17. I rolled a 16 plus a 7, or plus a 1. Sorry, plus a 7. I rolled a 16 plus a 17.
All right. Felix, give me a disguise check.
Damn it.
Oh, that was a 2. 2 plus whatever modifier.
All right.
2 plus 27. Ha ha, Bigley. I know. Damn it, Felix is so damn strong.
Not that high. All right. So, plus 1. All right. So, Bigley, give me a bardic knowledge check.
I will do that, but I just want to point out that every time I look at the map, I feel like it's a crab crushing a really small pebble.
Oh, if only.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yep.
That was a bardic knowledge.
Yep.
Roll. What does that come into play with? That's
That
plus
is your
my
level,
what?
Level plus intelligence plus your roll.
That's a 20.
Total of 20.
Total of 20. Yeah. I didn't roll as best, but yeah.
There's something off about Felix. And really, it's only your height that kind of makes you notice it.
Really? This could actually be okay.
Felix isn't wearing his usual boots or his slippers or anything.
And he's impatiently tapping his hooves.
Yeah. He's impatiently tapping his hooves.
Right. And Bigley's not. I'm going to go ahead and give off a fucking intimidation because Bigley's not scared. What, dude? I'm not scared.
No, it's not that you should be scared, but Felix is in a devilishly good mood.
Yeah, no. I'm going to keep following the voice. I'm going to keep following the voice. Keep following the voice and literally let Felix decide my outcome on if I trust him or not at this point. Because literally, I will say this. Bigley also, in the same sense, knew what direction you were headed towards. So because you have hooves doesn't mean Bigley's going to technically be like, I'm not okay, you have hooves, dude. I knew this would happen already. But he's not going to sit there and be like, but he's going to get mad if you're tapping at him. Like, really? If you're really for my best interest.
Hey, damn, what are those goat creatures that live on Mount Celestia called? They're goat folk.
Oh,
I want to say it starts with a B.
I know what you're talking about. Goat folk on Mount Celestia. Oh, I know who you're talking about. It's a type of Taurik creature. It starts with a B.
I'm just saying, a lot of creatures on the plains have hooves. You know, don't.
But I also, yeah, dude, no. Felix, you don't have to explain to me, buddy. I'm not tripping. You're not tripping properly either. I bet you can catch a fucking 89-degree angle, can't you? And that's a go joke.
Yeah,
Y'all
I
wouldn't know.
got it.
No, I know you got it, but so I hoof it, and yeah, I just basically keep it pushing and towards more of the sound. So what I'm basically going for is if Felix is seeing if Felix being more persuasive or not. Trying to be more persuasive, or what are you trying to
Bigley, it's
No rush.
if you want to go, can you at least say goodbye? You know, we're friends, and you know, I'm going to see you again, one way or the other.
Yes.
So, you know, let's leave on good terms.
Man, I would never leave on bad terms.
Well,
I'm just saying, my friend. We both know. I'm just honestly happy you just haven't kidnapped you, but I also know you're a contract man. You need that fucking signature. And unfortunately, Billy only gives it to fans. I know I was going with that. I'm sorry about that. Felix, I didn't mean that. But really, I do think he's talking to Felix. I just do think Felix has turned to form for real. So, and Bigley is still not, he's still like, to you, Pippin. Like, I'm not trying to disrupt that. Felix, I'm just going to keep it real with you, my man. I'm not going to take, if this is really you, I'm actually going to be straightforward. If it's not you, I might die here. If it is, I would rather walk through to the voices. If you don't understand, maybe you will, maybe we'll meet again. I have to go to follow the voices.
Please, Bigley, you know, do what you need to do. Go follow the voices. You know, just promise me that you'll see me again next time you're passing through.
Not gonna promise anything, my friend. It's him recognizing that you're a sorcerer. That's, I mean, you know what I mean? That's why he's doing this. I hope Felix understands, you know. And be like, but I do hope to see you again, friend, if this, you know. And I do walk to the voice, and I do give Felix, I'm talking goat hoofed. I mean, whether you're in like taking on the form of just the magic, you know what I mean, and just getting all the power, I would still embrace you for Felix. And I hope that you can see that he is embracing you as Felix, not as anything else. But
I got that.
Yeah. So,
Via con Dios, little dude.
But like you said, but
Bigley, as
you too, my man.
As you follow the voices, you feel a compulsion. It's not like it's not overbearing. It's just you kind of know what you need to do. You need to do this for your fans. So you go to the chair on the stage. You sit down.
Oh fuck. Okay.
And you start playing the song.
Hey, Caliphus, want to get resurrected with a bigger dick? Just
hey, this guy just shot Bigley a big ass deal. Imagine what it'll do for us. You know?
Bigley, as you know, you get lost in your music, right? And as you play, you can see these figures in front of you slowly becoming more and more corporeal. You know, their facial features come in. You can see their smiles, right? A lot of them are just kind of like nodding along, clapping along, but you can tell that everybody here is happy. Your music is bringing them joy.
You know, for the first time...
Go ahead.
Go ahead, I'm sorry. I'm going to say for the first time, Bigley isn't actually playing for the audience. He's actually playing for himself. That's what I was going to say. And I don't know what I have to roll for that. And then whatever happens with the audience afterwards happens. But he's going to, of course, playing for the audience, you know, playing his best. But he's not tuned in on how, if I fuck up, he's just enjoying playing in a sense of atonement in a weird way. No, it sounds crazy, but that's what Bigley chooses to do, DM.
So, as you get deeper into the song, as you said, you get lost in it. Not for them. Like, you still look out and you appreciate, you know, the smiles, the gazes, the joy that they're bringing. But it's internal. You'll feel happy inside. you're not in a rush. You're not trying to prove anything. You're playing the music for the love of the music. And as you start playing that last little bit of the outro, the room fades dark, and you open your eyes. And the first thing you notice is that stone underneath you is super fucking hard. Oh, that is not good for the back. And your eyes start to open. Your body aches. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. You feel like you're dying or that you were dead. One of the two. You're very, very stiff. It's not good lumbar support. As your head rolls to one side, you see Peter. He's already sitting up. He's got his head in his hand.
Oh, what the okay.
He's sitting on it's more or less, just a big stone block. You're in some form of church somewhere. And past him, there's Caliphus. He starts to groan and starts to move and sit up too. And then you hear a voice right by your ear.
Oh, Bigley, you're awake. It worked. Oh, it worked. 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 It worked.
Such a good sound.
Caliphus is going to look and
I
see
think
who the hell is chanting at Bigley.
say we both do. You mean 20 deuce? What 20 deuce? 20 deuce?
No, I think he knows who you are.
Ah, fucking gosh, man, Nemo. And then he still called you Nemo, even though he knows you call you Caliphus. Try to keep on his persona, but just gave up, as you can say. God damn, Nemo.
Right. So the face that greets you, Bigley, as you turn toward it, it looks like a mask made out of silvery metal. There's no expression really to it. It's like a metal mask staring at you. And this figure that they stand up next to you and they,
Yes! Oh, it worked! It worked! It worked! It worked! It worked! He's awake! He's alive! Bigley Smalls is back! Yes! I don't know what would happen.
Fuck me, I say. I become happy and scared at the same time. If that's awesome.
Be excellent to one another.
Is Caliphus alive? Let me ask you this: do I see Caliphus and Peter alive?
Yes, Peter is definitely up. Caliphus is starting to move. You're obviously alive, but the three of you are obviously in pain from everything that just happened. Caliphus is not a fish.
Great music. Oh, great. Okay, so there's two things that will never happen now. I will never doubt the possibility of somebody ever turning into anything other than themselves at any point, and I will never eat sushi. So, as a respect, Bigley will never eat seafood or
Sushi's or sashimis.
No, nothing. Nope, not happening. He won't do it because he's gonna be so scared. He's been through a lot, as you know. He's not going to with fish. He might be sitting right next to you, Caliphus, in his brain, eating sushi and be like, yeah, we're having a great time. And all of a sudden, in his brain, he thinks something could happen and being like, yeah, I'm not Caliphus at all. I'm an illusion. You've been eating him. And they just dissipate, and that's Bigley's life right there. So
I was going to have you guys eat one of the party members at some point. Jeez.
Yeah, see, so yes. So it's actually building onto Bigley's character from the last missions. I'm building onto him.
So
being like,
give me a wisdom check, Bigley. Let's see if you remember this face or not.
So I'm gonna pull out these jelly beans real quick, and we'll do this. So I pulled out 2 right now, and I already know it's gonna be bad. Whatever one is bad. So one's like white, and one's like white yellow. If you can't catch the tint, this one, or this one.
Don't risk socks.
No, I will. I'm just saying. DM roll.
Go with the slightly yellow one.
This one.
Yep.
You're a cruel bastard, DM.
I don't know anything about them.
What a dick, dude.
Hey,
Yeah,
hold
hold
on.
I'll take it. I'm gonna take it. I'd rather take it.
Hold on.
No,
Hold
it's
on.
fate, pimpin'. Okay, I'll wait.
I'm doing
Sorry,
jalapeno
yeah,
this time.
Oh, so you're gonna take one too?
Yeah. I got my spicy jelly beans.
It's fucked up because so I've learned, well, obviously with hot sauce you can't spit it out. So there's some things with these jelly beans that are just like really gnarly, dude. Like some shit that I'm like, how the fuck are you eating that? Even with you, Nemo, more Calibus, but like, how the fuck are you doing? Because I can't. Okay, whatever. Here we
All
go.
right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Here we go. Go. Nope, almost dropped it.
These really do
can't do
taste
it.
just like the peppers.
I can't do it. Hold on. I can't do this, dude. I'm gonna do it. There we go.
Is it rotten egg?
Hold on. Yeah, I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to look. It's bad, dude. It's rotten egg. I just breathed it. I just breathed it, dude. I should have did that. I'm just gonna eat it. I have my nose plugged, but I can plug it. Luckily, I'm plugging it.
Just swallow.
I can't do that when it's in my
just
teeth.
swallow.
I can't do it.
Stop making that disgusting face. Just swallow.
Stop it, dude! Stop it, you're fucking me up.
So those spicy ones, it's literally like you're eating a pepper with a little bit of sugar on it. It's horrible.
I hear you, and I'm kind of glad I don't hear you. Dude, you know what? I just realized something.
Just relax. Just relax
I'm
your
good.
throat.
I'm good. I'm gonna re-roll right now. Hold on. If you let it just sit for a while, rotten egg tastes exactly like broccoli. So we're just gonna pretend it's broccoli.
I mean, they both do contain a good amount of sulfur and calcium, so that makes sense.
I gotta take another drink. Fuck you. I hate that you did that. You do understand that both y'all are at like a different level of like understanding of most people, right? Not that, no. I was gonna say a different understanding. Like most of us just eat garbage for life and don't understand we're eating garbage for life. So I will say, like, you can't give it. Y'all smart. Don't give us this to normal people. Get this fucking white ass jelly bean away from me.
Yeah, he was gonna accidentally eat it.
I was douche ass, but all right. I was gonna. How'd you know? I was gonna.
Nobody ever says "get this away from me" if they didn't almost accidentally pop it in their mouth.
I'm gonna do it again. I have to do the jelly bean. I just rolled another fucking one. I'm not taking another. I'm gonna take another one. But
go get that white one you just chucked.
It's fine. It's
behind
fine.
It's behind my table.
It's okay.
I'll take another one.
Unfortunately, you don't recognize this individual.
That's bullshit, dude. Because I just rolled a 20. I lied. It was a 15. But
well, you said you rolled a 1 and then you rolled another 1.
I was willing to take that. DM at discretion. I feel like you've done enough taking torture. Fuck you.
You only get the one reroll. Oh, but you can use your instant inspiration or helping hand or whatever the fuck that thing is.
You know what? I'm not going to even use it. I'll let it because I want to save it. I want to save a spell because I think I only have one left, and I don't. Whoa, I think actually I don't even fucking know. I don't even know where I'm at. So. Yeah, there's a lot. So I'll save it just because of that. Because if I have one spell, I don't even know if I.
You just got resurrected, so a lot of your spells are probably gone.
Right, I just did. I thought it was still in Ghost Realm.
Yeah.
So I'll just.
Bigley, do you remember me?
I don't know. I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm so
I
sorry.
will remember you.
Don't mean it in a bad way. Listen, my friend, hear me out. Before you get upset I've been through a lot this last day. I've been through a lot. It's nothing to do with you. I really hope that you know that, and I hope they do a fucking diplomacy check on me.
It's been more than a day, Bigley, but I understand. Yeah, you went through a lot, and I'm sorry. I guess I should have tried to stop it or warned you earlier. I tried to, and it wasn't in time.
And as he's talking, like a little Bigley puppet comes climbing up over his shoulder and just kind of like waves at you. And it just kind of like waves at you.
Oh, what? Okay, so yeah, is it? I don't like that you turned this music nonetheless.
That was just
darkish. Okay, that was automatic. That means it was meant to be. This is worse.
Yeah, I've been your biggest fan, Bigley.
This is fucking Papa tucking me.
I'm
your biggest fucking fan, Bigley.
No, it's him. The puppet's just like.
It's fucking terrifying. It's in my face, like you said, right?
Yeah, he's like crouched down, like looking up over the side.
I love Caliphus. I love none of this. I'm so no. Okay, go ahead.
I'm so glad you're back. Okay, let me.
And he straightens up, and he looks like he's wearing like a suit of like mithril armor. But it's not armor. There's no skin that you can see.
Just beautiful armor.
It's like a mask on like a mannequin wearing armor. Is the best way to put it.
I'm Thomas. You can call me Tom. Tom Kaczynski. I'm your biggest fan. We met once, and I think I might have overplayed it a little bit. And for that, I'm very, very, very sorry.
Can I do a bardic knowledge on Tom right now to see if I remember this time?
You know what? I'll allow it.
Okay. 16 plus. What would I roll plus?
Plus 15. No, sorry. Let's see. With your plus, let's see, half of your bard level right now. So with your plus 5 plus your roll, or 10 plus your 5 plus your intelligence, so you're plus, I think, 17 to it.
18? I think so. Well, if it's like 32. If that's it's past 30.
This motherfucker kidnapped you.
My God.
I'm just
love it. I love it so much.
I'm your biggest fan. What I found out was like I knew something was gonna happen, and they said,
"Are you fucking kidding me, man? Do you think I remember who the fuck you are?" And I fucking grabbed the doll that I still have, Bigley stuffed animal in bag, and pull it out. This was your fucking work, am I right? And I throw it not at him, but aggressively at the ground at him, and it looks so not aggressive at all.
It's like a toddler dropping a stuffed toy on the
basically, ground. Yes. Yeah, it's basically like, yeah. It's a toddler doing that. That's the energy, yeah.
He kneels down and
I'm so glad you remember me. I'm your biggest fan. Like, I knew that we were meant to be together, but like, I just.
Caliphus is gonna interject this, and I'm gonna say this. I'm going to interject. I understand this is a private conversation between the two of you,
no.
But
hell no, Caliphus, get in. This is my
I'm
dude,
gonna interject
bro.
here.
This is my dude.
Tom Kaczynski, is it?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Yes. I think I speak for not just myself, but also for Bigley here when I say you are 100.
It's like, and me.
He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Look at me. He's not even wearing pants. Peter, where the
that guy wouldn't even
get
carry
dressed,
me.
dude?
You know what I mean? Say that. He wouldn't even carry me.
Yeah, he should have put on pants before we jumped out that window, but he didn't. And, yeah. You're not Bigley's biggest fan. Okay, so get that moniker out of your head. You're Bigley's guardian angel.
You know, I
What
was
the
gonna
fuck?
say something about how wrong you were,
Whoa.
but
Okay.
I think that is so much better.
I
Was
think
that
so,
Caliphus
too.
that said that?
Yes. You're
Caliphus.
Bigley's guardian
All right,
angel.
so I have to put this in my notes now.
Okay.
Said Tom. Okay.
I think the best way for this, the healthiest way for this relationship to be moving forward is you watching from a distance, but being intimately close with Bigley.
What the
Seeing
fuck
his...
do you mean intimately?
Well, I just mean, he gets to see your life, the way he has been already, but not interfering, not hindering, not hampering, no more kidnapping, because then Bigley can't be Bigley. If Bigley's not out there doing what Bigley does, then he's not Bigley anymore. Okay.
I understand.
So Bigley,
I get it. I made mistakes in the past. I get that.
Yeah.
Oh
You're
my
right.
God, he's gonna
I
fucking
am
kill me.
never leaving his side again. We can't bear to lose him. That's genius.
Exactly.
Bigley,
Yep. That's why you are his guardian angel. You are going to watch from a distance. Okay.
Bigley puts his
I'm
fingers
gonna
up.
be by his side. I'm gonna be by
A
his
close
side.
distance.
Fellas.
Then he can't be Bigley. Okay.
Fellas.
Because he's not Bigley and Tom. He's Bigley
Oh.
Smalls.
Well, hold on. Bigley throws his fingers up. In a sense of where he wants to feel important, and I think Caliphus knows when, at that point, he's trying to do, So fellas, he throws his fingers up. There's no need to argue over this. And Caliphus has seen. Oh no, he has not seen Bigley put on the war paint. So Bigley go. Wait, yes, he.
I probably
I don't know if you have. Okay, so Bigley goes and dabs. You know what the fuck's happening. And then
I've probably seen you do it with dinosaur shit.
Wait, actually, yeah. You guys probably not dinosaur shit. Probably, who knows? I think he would dip his finger. Yeah, and then so. But I put my fingers across, and then I go to Tom and look at Tom with my face paint on, towards him like war form. And I'd say if he's a figure of Bigley, he'd be like, "Oh fuck, this is." If he's the top fan, Bigley's in army mode. So I don't know. Maybe I'm going. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm going too far with it. But I look at him with my war paint, and I give him back the doll that I threw at him, and I say, "I forgive you. I understand what you were doing." And I shake it aggressively, like in the army movies do, and I throw it down. But at the same time, you have to understand, we're on an important mission here.
As you say that, you hear from down the hall, "Attention! Private's on the floor!" The door swings open. Caliphus, a figure that you recognize as the Abjurer Primus, he enters the room.
Caliphus snaps to attention. Sniper check.
Oh, fuck me. He's never done that. He's never done that.
Mr. Kaczynski, I see that you did not notify us on the off chance of their revival.
No, sir. They just got up. I didn't have the opportunity.
Yes, well.
Off chance of our survival.
Caliphus, Peter, welcome back.
Sir, thank you, sir.
At ease,
Ah,
please.
Fuck. I knew there were soldiers, right? Did I know there were soldiers already, Caliphus, right?
Yeah, you did. I eventually told you.
I was gonna say yes. I would be like, what? But that quick of an attention, because the fuck this man's about it.
Permission to speak.
All right.
Permission to speak freely. You have just recovered from a significant event. There's some. We're well aware of a large number of events that you went through, and I feel that get dressed is time for your brief. Unfortunately,
He's talking to you, Peter.
Oh, he's talking to both of you.
Both of them? Yes, not me, right?
No, you don't have a uniform to put on. The two of them.
I'm too small. Kidding, sir. Sorry. I'm gonna stay over here. He giggles, almost like in a playful way, like.
Sorry. Command, Caliphus, Peter. It is formal wear. Time for briefing. The intent is that you will explain to your companion here the expectations during this brief and the customs and courtesies that are expected to be followed. Understood?
Response. Understood. Heard. Acknowledged.
Carry on. And he departs.
Is he always so stuck up? Like, is that just how he is?
Yeah. All right, Bigley. Yeah. Peter and I are Atramosian active army, and we got to go do some debriefing.
Okay, so if there's, I'm gonna tell you this right now. So what am I gonna do? Just wait.
I think he implied that you're supposed to come with him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you gotta come
no,
with us.
dude, no, yeah, oh yeah, my bad. I almost took that wrong. Sorry, my. Of course, I'll come with you. It's not a briefing. I was thinking I was interrogation. I do have one question. Is there like a Robbie's Tasty Pastries around here by any chance?
Not while on duty.
I'm not on duty.
Yes, you are, conscript.
Oh, okay. Well, let me break the rules real quick. I'm not sure you know what I was getting at. Can I? Do you have? Come on. What? Do you know what? I'm gonna roll for it, and if I roll for it good, I hope that one of your soldiers like here, dude. 14. What do I have to roll plus that? What would it be?
That would be sleight of hand. If you're well, hold on. Okay, are you trying to sneak doing it, or are you trying to like get somebody
You're like,
to
guys,
provide?
come on, you provide.
Come on.
It would be 20. It would be 24 if it was provide, and then if we're gonna do sleight of hand, but I need to know if that's even possible. If it's provide, did you roll 20? Did you fucking?
No,
am I not able to smoke right now?
No. You hear behind you as like this hand like creeps out from around your shoulder.
I know they're your favorite.
Fucking grab one.
Peter and Caliphus don't see it. They're rummaging through their bags looking for pants.
Even real though, like if Caliphus did see it, would you really trip on Bigley for like how
Y'all just fucking died. I don't think anybody would blame anybody.
Good.
Lawful neutral. I haven't been doing the lawful thing because I haven't been in my country of origin.
Fair.
Sometimes, though, with special cases, you let a certain person be to an extent. And I will say this right now: if they had theirs, would you ever stop if you had a special case in America that required like there's this fucking Germanian fucking sublord that's about to nuke the world, but there's this Jamaican that's like, I know the fucking code, brother, and he's like, I just need to smoke. You wouldn't stop him regardless, right? That's Bigley right now. I'm the Jamaican. You can't take away my smoke, brother. You can't do that.
Fair. All right.
Well,
So,
I'm sorry.
Caliphus, as you and Peter find and pull on your pants, and then go find some more fittingly formal attire. Bigley is escorted to a room where he can put on, some of the nicer clothes that he had stashed away in his bag. And even if that's his old traveling gear, that means it's been stitched. Seams have been fixed. It's been stitched up. The blood washed out, prestidigitated until it's in a functional order.
Oh no! I think I might have made a mistake. But the music got dramatic. I'm sorry. This is about soap. The music kicked in at the wrong time. Oh my god!
Oh wait, we're in Outermost. I can fix this now. All right, there we go.
No, I just. Oh. God, good thing you play that music. My inventory just popped back up. No, I'm just kidding. It's an Ashmosian inventory. I forgot the lavender soaps and all that stuff, but we'll get those later. I'll remember those. But what I was going to get to is, did we get the linens? Did we still stole like the the robes, right?
Oh, actually,
we still got the robes.
The linens that you guys were
we got
draped over you.
We got the robes.
Y'all were wearing the robes. The linens that you stole had been draped over you while you were laying there as a corpse. So they were put to use. But yes, you guys basically are all wearing the plush robes as you get up. That's why, Peter and Caliphus put on pants. You guys are given time to get dressed. As you're getting dressed, you realize you are ravenously hungry. But
my foreskin's back. What the fuck? Damn true resurrections.
Oh my god, I'm dead. Okay.
And you were led to the briefing room, which does contain against one wall a simple table of, some very bland, very strong smelling, but generally bland coffee. And, just like some real stale looking slices of bread. Bigley, your roast beef is no longer any good. I'm just like, I'm stating it. I know your roast beef is
that's 2 pounds. Yep.
It's gone.
Well, that's also bad. The cheese bread. Has the cheese bread gone bad too?
Yep.
My goodness.
Peter's going to have to undergo the rite of circumcision again before he can cast spells.
I should have really
prepare spells again.
I should have really resurrected my cheese bread.
Didn't they cauterize that? Wouldn't that be part of his religion?
Yeah, but resurrection, restores the body.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. All right. So
if I would have resurrected my cheese bread right there, we could have made some money. I got this 2000 late bread. You know what I mean? Like, never mind. I'm sorry. Never mind. Don't mind me. All
right.
You're so 2008. I'm so 2000 and late. I got that boom, boom, boom. That special boom, boom, boom. Let me hear now, boom, boom, boom. Let me hear now, boom, boom, boom.
So,
okay, now I'm really done.
After you get your coffee,
bread. After you get your boom, boom, pow.
And after you get your boom, boom on, you are directed to take some seats to a large map of the region. And there is more or less the executive officer directly underneath the Abjurer Primus. Current situation. Welcome to the brief. I will be updating you on everything that you've missed in the month that you have been gone. Some significant changes have happened, and certain items need to be addressed. We are in a temporary truce with the arriving armada. You will notice outside of the city walls that several structures have been built by these outlanders.
Yeah.
Yes.
Arriving armada, like, is that like
The
other?
orcs.
Okay.
We are in a temporary partnership with them until the further threat has been neutralized. A significant portion of Pontaley has been infected by some unknown source. The source is known. The method by which it spreads and the full extent of it is unknown. Pontaley itself still stands. However, there have been reports of individuals assaulted by warped creatures throughout the river region. Most communication with No Rock is cut off. It seems that they have gone beneath their mountains, and they, along with the dwarves there, are they're holed up.
Yeah.
They are no outside communication, no inside communication.
Cloistered.
Yes. Galt, however, is currently at the ready to do what Galt does.
I'll save her my glasses.
The herd masters, they've called the herd together, and while a portion of their force is split off to make sure that the Dagger Point Divide has been covered and that there will be no attack from the south, we are currently facing forces primarily from the north.
I'm so sorry. That's the desert, right? Right there?
That's the divide between Galt and the desert, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. Sorry.
Currently, most aquatic travel is incredibly unsafe. Not only is the bay to Atramos primarily shut off by some debris from the semi-recent celestial event, the oceans themselves are teeming with more...
We're just going to call them aberrations.
More of these aberrant creatures, yes.
Yeah. Bigley, you have your Besk dagger?
I do.
Yeah. May I?
I even have, well, of course, I give him my best dagger.
I take it. XO. This.
Don't forget that, Nemo.
Yeah. This material right here is called Besk, and it's specifically designed to injure those aberrant creatures.
Yes, some of our
operatives, scholars,
I'm going to very loosely say allies, have some of this material and have explained it. That's thus the reason for the truce. A number of their champions have weapons crafted of large quantities of this material. However, overall, it is still quite rare among the ranks.
Yeah. Here, Bigley, you can have it back.
Right.
Another point of order. Sorry, you mentioned that celestial event. We were successful in neutralizing one of these unusual stones that fell. When I say we, I mean Bigley. It seems that these things
Mr. Smalls, is this true?
100%. I have them right here in my bag. And I pull out the bag of unsinging rocks. Because I did neutralize them. So they aren't singing no more, but I do show him and give them to him. Do I discard them from here? because I don't need them more.
Yeah.
DM.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still do have them. How fucking cool! I'm so happy right now. But yeah, I pull out the bag of unseen rocks now, and I do say they are neutralized. I let Nemo take over from here. I keep saying Nemo even as Caliphate.
Yeah, it's fine. It seems that these rocks resonate they're harmonized in a way that's unsympathetic to the elven magic that permeates the land. So it will it neutralizes elven high magic, hence the weatherbound retreating. Also that floating fucking island, that monstrosity, when one of these fell near it, temporarily distorted the elven magic that keeps it aloft and almost brought it down. A proper and sustained counter song by somebody who's skilled enough in music, harmonics, can neutralize these rocks.
Interesting. That is
also shattering them just makes things messier.
Noted. Neutralize, then shatter.
Yes.
Duly noted. So we were somewhat aware that these stones have a particular
affinity with elven magic.
No,
or relationship.
Potentially. In our endeavors with our current allies, we have noticed that there is a tendency amongst their smaller kin to be quite frivolous with their lives, and that some of the larger stones seem to be let's see how best to put this. The smaller ones with the affinity to magic seem to come out of these damn rocks.
Oh fuck.
So
Caliphus pulls out the black dagger that he's been keeping with him that's no longer harmonized. They carry these, and we've seen it we know that it actually will capture the soul of an elf inside, preventing resurrection or reincarnation or even passing on to the other side. I believe that's partly to do with the creation of these smaller orcs.
So as you are explaining this, you hear the sound of hard boots behind, walking up from behind you, and a hand reaches out to grab that from you. The individual walking past is wearing, his full dress uniform. Turns around. Caliphus, you recognize the rank. He is another Primus, and based off of the school, the school insignia near it, appears that he is the Transmuter Primus. Yes, quite astute, Caliphus. That is a good deduction. Based off of what we have been able to witness, our standing theories are that if we were to put the harmonics into this scenario, the harmonics are what captures the elven soul and prevents it from crossing to the other side. The material itself causes them to regenerate, but not, or reincarnate, as their elven souls are prone to do, just not in their typical form.
Do we know where this stone is native to?
Up. Third moon.
Ooh.
That's the only place that we are aware of. However,
the third moon, and I show him my butt cheek of the tattoo.
Oh, third and fourth. Thank you, Mr. Smalls. I see that you
We have a star chart.
We know where the moon is.
What we have been able to determine ourselves is that it appears the resonance for this is not necessarily inherent to the stone. It appears that it was largely imparted into it. The portion blocking most of the Atramosian inlet does not have the same resonance that all the land portions do, which, if we are understanding correctly from what you have told and from what we have found, means that our allies are the ones who are imparting this effect onto them through song, ritual, or otherwise. Which means that can be defeated. However, we do need their physical resilience and what's the word? Oh yes, their lack of the fact that they don't care for their own well-being seems to be quite useful.
Their zeal.
Zeal, not quite so much, but I can see where that might be fitting. Some of these smaller ones seem eager to slough off their mortal coil. We have witnessed them doing it in instances where combat was not quite involved.
Mortar coil.
Mortal coil. Yep.
What does that mean?
Their body.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it was what I thought it was.
These guys keep trying to kill themselves, and they keep coming back.
Okay.
Oh
my God. Okay. So never mind. It wasn't what I thought it was. I thought you were talking about the fucking.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the body shifters.
Yeah. The half elf orcs. They keep killing themselves, and they keep coming back.
They're Saiyans. The more they kill themselves, the stronger they come.
Have you yet learned of the great game that's being played?
Negative.
Okay. What we recently discovered is, and this is going to answer quite a bit of questions that we'll all have. So this invasion, so far, there are 3 parties that we know of that are playing this great game, or at least intertwined with it. 2 are directly playing against each other. They are dragons. One of them is roosted up on that floating island. He has been playing this for millennia. He has at least 3 individuals that are his main pieces on this board. We know them as the Plus Trinity. Okay, and the name of the game is to amass wealth and take territory, take wealth from the other players or the other dragons. Do we even know the name of that green dragon?
Nope, he just called himself the One.
Yeah, okay. There's a green dragon. He has a mortal or a humanoid form. We suspect he's a green dragon. And he's been playing here for a while. He's been very successful. Plus is his vault, his horde. And so great that he's not in Atropos anymore, or Plus entirely. But there has been a new player who has decided to come and make moves against him, and that's where this invasion is coming from. Other than that, we don't know who this individual is, where he hails from, what kind of dragon he is. But then also, not a dragon. The other player is he's aberrant. He was He's been in the area for a very long time. He's owned the Pontaili Queen, so he's familiar to most people, and doesn't look the same to everybody. To one person, he'll appear. Well, he always appears as the most beautiful creature you've ever seen. He or she, we don't know. It's aberrant, so that's kind of neither here nor there. And this being has the ability to infect others just with a touch. The priests of Brodar brothers of Brodar are the only ones that we know who know how to actually remove this disease before it can spread to the entire creature, taking them over, turning them into one of these aberrant creatures. You've seen them as goblins with multiple heads or humanoids with tentacles. Yeah, it's kind of a contagion. We've seen them manipulate or transmute birds. Birds are quite common. We call them squid burbs. Yeah.
Those being the creatures that were reported prior to
the invasion. Yeah.
No, not prior to the invasion. Prior to Pontaili's acquisition of new forces.
You can call it that. They're refugees. They weren't.
Were refugees.
Oh,
They have integrated themselves into Pontaili's standing army, and for the time being have claimed much of the area between the Oxborn's Wall and Pontaili itself, and scattered patches of the woodlands.
Interessante. Yeah. Well, at this point, I believe the greater enemy, not our greater enemy, is no longer Pontaili, but plus their command and this invading force, and then also the creepy squids.
Yes, the aberrant creatures, I would agree. Those are largely the current threat. Enough so that this invading force has decided that they would not encroach on our walls any further than they were. Unfortunately, with the aberrant threat, if the Brothers of Brodar are aware of how to remove the contagion, that will be significantly more difficult, because they sent out a call that all brothers must join in the swinging of the hammer, that the hammer must strike, and have since departed. They are not dead, they have simply gone elsewhere.
Left.
Yes.
Given our territorial, given the territory that Atramos occupies, we may have a good source of information here, and I say may. It may also be very tricky to prove. Plus, one of their higher ups recently perished, Mr. Aram.
Yes, that was roughly a month ago.
Yes, roughly a month ago. During this time, a package was sent to an area very special to Mr. Aram, the Rainbow Woods, and wanting to learn more about the goings-on of Plus and our enemies, we agreed to follow along as escorts for this mission. Upon reaching the Rainbow Wood, we lost about 2 weeks worth of time. Ended up on the other side of the continent, but this area is very special to Mr. Aram, and I believe it should be investigated.
We have attempted to several times, primarily because it seemed that the invaders were steering away from that area. However, from what we can gather, it appears that there is some force keeping nearly everyone out. Those who go in tend to leave and not remember anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about scrying? Has anyone been able to scry into it?
Negative. The limited information we can get from scrying seems to be of the border, but nothing so much inside.
Interesting.
Outstanding. So this information should prove most fruitful for the time. We'll see what we can piece together from here. In the meantime, get your rest. Get refitted. I do believe that this one's, and he points to Bigley, this one's benefactor seems to had crafted and or requested some additional material for you.
His benefactor?
Yes, the individual from the other side of the Dagger Point Divide. He provided some equipment. The individual
Bigley.
who was Mr. Kaczynski. Yes, he and his kind, they're found south of the Dagger Point Divide. It's incredibly, incredibly rare that they come this far north, primarily thanks to Galt. And it appears that he has taken it upon himself to provide gifts as a means of reconciliation for past wrongs.
Cool. Free shit.
Can't hear you, Bigley.
I go in there and I reach. I'm like, oh, nice. And I go in there, reach in, and I grab items, and I put them in my sack.
Yes. All right.
Fucking A. Bottle rockets.
if you consider a foot long, statue of Bigley stretched out with his fist up in the air, a bottle rocket, then yeah.
Hey. Missile. I don't know. We'll turn it into something.
So, all right. Caliphus, Peter, thank you for the report. Mr. Smalls, we apologize for the abrupt conscription. However, as you can tell, things are not quite the normal around here. As he pauses, like his head tilts back and a fog starts like drifting out of his mouth, and you hear a voice come from that.
I swear to God, if this is another illusion.
It's not an illusion. It's a voice. It's a familiar voice. It's a familiar voice. Find me at the Senate when it is time. It's a voice that you've heard once before, not in person. Well, in person, but not in person. And
Is it only Bigley that hears it?
oh no, it's the three of you.
Oh, okay.
In fact, the exo in the room, his head also tilts back. And it appears the queen has requested your presence.
Indeed, she has.
And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay.
Request to have Private Smalls placed under my command.
What? What? Hold on. What the fuck?
Request granted.
Me? Oh, fuck me. Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Bigley, you've been conscripted.
Yeah.
All right.
You stand still. What the fuck happened? But
And we'll go ahead and call it there. So
beautiful. So
that was a hell of an adventure. I hope that you guys aren't too mad that I killed you.
no. I love those. That's awesome. Fun stuff.
I'm never just gonna kill you for the sake of killing you. Aside from what's his nuts?
For the sake of killing you.
Yeah, sometimes it's to emotionally hurt us.
And
so we damage us. Yeah.
No.
It makes you scar. Well, I wouldn't kill you unless I knew it meant something. Who am I? You know?
I mean, no. If you guys die in combat, you die in combat. Like, sorry, Biggs, but
yeah, no, agreed.
No. Yeah, no. Good game. That was. I'll just say, Caliphus, you slipping back into Felix like that. That was great. I had to send you 2 sentences, and you ran with that. That was great. So,
that
yes,
was a fun.
Bigley will now have a cohort. There will be a new addition to the pack, Mr. Kaczynski, T. Kaczynski, not Tom Kaczynski, not to be confused with Ted Kaczynski. They are 2 different individuals.
One's, I don't know what the other one is, but I know what the other one's the guy that follows me. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Yeah, you want Tom to follow you. You don't want Ted to follow you.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Ted Kaczynski was the Unabomber.
Gosh, okay, so I know who he is.
But not Tom. Tom is different. I just know.
Jesus.
Great. Of course, they raid right as we're rapping.
I know, right over. Well, Bigley, you get so excited with those. I love it.
I try my best.
All right, Yoka is like right as we were ending. Geez, you know that's
the ending.
Literally, like we had just called it. So, but let's give him a recap for this. So I killed the party tonight, the 2 that are here. Yeah. So we'll give you guys a little recap before we head out.
Yeah, that trip. Yeah.
So I killed everybody tonight intentionally, and you know they got better, right? It's like getting
as one does.
It's like getting turned into a nuke.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Ralph.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. So yeah, I killed them.
We got resurrected. Our cleric now has to undergo the rite of circumcision again before he can prepare spells.
The rite of circumcision again.
Hold on. We skipped over the whole bit about where Bigley's previously deceased companion Felix tried to tempt him into signing a deal before coming back.
So much deeper than that. So much deeper. I will say this. Okay, so far in Bigley's brain, I have been put into a state of dying and not dying, right? But I like got swallowed in Bigley's brain and then pulled out by the anus of said creature. That's not what happened, but in Bigley's brain, that's what happened. All in all, they just dug him out the hole when he like exploded. It's a deep story. So, and now this all shit's happened. Like I just had my friend turn into a fish. It's like I'm literally living a Pink Floyd album. It's a trippy situation.
It is a trippy situation. Not many people get beaten to death by their friend who's been turned into a stoned fish.
I got killed. Yeah. You know, my friends are stone cold, literally. You know.
Yeah, on the other side, one of my previous characters, who, well, let's say he's working with some diabolical forces on the other side. Tried to convince Bigley into signing a contract. Bigley didn't take the bait, but okay, that's fine.
And
he's gonna
biggest
masturbate
fan.
on it later.
Bigley got to meet his biggest fan. So Bigley Smalls here, he is the bard. He got to meet his biggest fan, his guardian angel, in a sense. And
it's like a really, really like love-hate relationship at this point.
But he loves you so much. You're meant to be together.
Oh fuck me. That's what scares me.
He has created so many Bigley plushies.
Oh my! I know I have one. I have one in my bag. It's
too bad yours doesn't talk.
Oh, I think we killed it before it could. But so he's been like a week. I don't know. He was gonna. I don't know. At one point, he turned me into one. Yeah, he kidnapped me once already, and then it was like I don't know. It was weird. Like things happened. But we're gonna move on past that, and we're gonna keep moving forward. And then now he's apparently helping me. So
yeah, I mean, you know, we didn't get to the bit about him recovering your body or the body of your companions and bringing them back so you can get resurrected or anything like that. We didn't get to any of that, but the shenanigans were real. Trust me. There was nothing. Oh, what happened right at the beginning?
Fucking fish. So let's say this Nemo. So if you see the name Nemo right now, well, let's just say that's our alias names right now. So I'm 20 Deuce and this is Nemo. It's our alias names right now because we have to go undercover because we don't really want to be seen. Maybe a little too late for that, but we haven't changed it. Nemo actually got turned into a fish, right? And his first move was to to get a bucket of water, and he found one. And then his second move was to slap a horse in the butt because that's all he could do. And he was like, and smacked it right and fucking
the horse. I did try to
ahead.
use wild empathy to convince the horse to attack our enemy for me because I was a fish and I couldn't do shit.
He was like, water. He was like SpongeBob, I don't need it. But he needed it. And yeah, smacked this horse hard enough to get it like flying towards said creature. That honestly, this creature is like David Blaine in like a weird ass like alien form. I don't even know what to expect. I did something and he threw a boulder on me and like
it wasn't a boulder. He stoned Peter and dropped Peter on you.
How many stoned people I've had drop on me and that wasn't that hard. He took out literally 5, 6 of my life. I was at 5%. Yeah. Peter hit hard, rip.
Yeah, well, we assume he's an epic level character, so
he's not epic level. He's close.
Pretty freaking close. But yeah, after we got brought back,
the shenanigans great.
My character, woke up. I'm a soldier for the Atramosian army. You can see it on the map over there, that circled area. We just finished debriefing the command because I'd been gone for about a month and a lot of things had happened. So.
Oh no, you've been dead for a month.
Oh, dead for a month. Okay, I thought we were counting. I thought we were counting all the time. That I had been on leave.
No,
also,
y'all have been dead for a month. They've been trying to get you back. But a lot of what you said, really, they had already gleaned which is why they weren't like super surprised by it, because they talked to corpses and they're like, you know what, these guys did some they did some stuff. Let's see if they'll come back and like maybe help out. So y'all came back and it was great.
The next semester should be very great then.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna have to figure out like where can you best be utilized.
Yeah, I would recommend going back and watching the stream if you missed it.
Oh, it was great. Like
it was great.
It's fucking ridiculous.
The period where they were dead. The period where they were dead. At least the Bigley and Felix portion. Like, I tried to just stay silent for it. I let y'all handle it.
I'm just gonna let this.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm watching. I'm watching and enjoying at this point. Like, I'm just gonna step back and let it happen.
Felix was a dead character of mine, a warlock, and he was the business type. Not so much on the adventuring, but a lot of talking, a lot of making deals, and he's found himself. He's cut himself a nice little business on the other side.
Hey.
Just
as he should have. Put myself cozy down here.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, he doesn't have to hoof it around so much or anything anymore.
You know what I mean? No?
Yeah.
No reason to be mad. I'm just okay.
You missed a good opportunity. You should have been like, Felix, that sounds like a bad deal.
Oh man. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I have to call it here, you guys.
I know.
As well.
But
I appreciate you.
Some sleep.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Dapper, for stopping in.
Oh yeah,
real.
yeah. No,
hopefully you catch us next week. We usually try to play on Fridays, if not Saturdays. 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, that's usually about the time we start. We usually go for about 4 hours.
8. Yeah,
and that's Pacific time. It's after 2 over here.
Yeah,
he's yes. Yeah. I know. Soldier. He's Nemo's the ultimate soldier. AKA Nemo Hose. I've been saying that all day. I don't know why.
All right. So thank you everybody
until next
for
time.
stopping by. We appreciate the hell out of it.
So this isn't where I die?
Well, technically, Bigley Ghost, that is where you died. But that's not where, like, you die.
Oh, gosh. See, you don't even know where you're dying at, man. So just give it a little break. I'm just saying, that could have been it right there. But you don't. Okay, just you'll know when you die. None of us know when we die. So just be cool on that. All right, man. All right. Well, until next time, then. All right. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. You're good. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. And we will see you next time. Yeah, I'm ready for bed, too. Late night's usually my thing, too, but I got to go pedal my way down the railroad tomorrow, so I need some energy.
Fun.
Yeah. Fulfilled energy. Until next time, my friends.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
All right, later, everybody.